And speaking of things that didn't really work, let's get to the crunch, eh? Casemiro didn't really work for Manchester United, man. I don't know what Eric Ten Hag was doing in that game, but the defensive line for Manchester United was so far, they were in another country, right? The back line was so far away from the rest of the team, man. It was a postal code, you need a visa to get across. My goodness, it was terrible. I mean, yeah, the Casemiro. Look. When Casemiro at his peak, one of the best midfielders in the world. I will have to say that. But when United brought Casemiro over, he was well past his peak. I mean, this guy had aging legs, and you could tell during the course of the match he was trying to play those really long passes that we can do when we're younger. We got stronger, but as the match wore on, you could tell he was physically struggling, and shoulders were dropping. Casemiro's facial reactions were telling it all. His body language is just going, man, I wish I could have retired 2 years ago. That was the exact thought that was going through his mind. I don't think Casemiro is going to be playing, but this also points to a really, really flawed transfer strategy from Manchester United. I mean, they've got all these players that they've signed, right? But their weakest position is actually in central midfield. Now they got Bruno Fernandes up there who can unlock sides. So what they really need is a player behind him who's actually keeping it simple, cleaning up, protecting, playing short, simple passes, linking play together, right? No, they decide, well, what we're going to do is we're going to bring in Manuel Ugarte, but we don't need him right now. We just take him later on. You can come much later, no worries. And meanwhile, in the halls of justice, let's let Scott McTominay go. So who they have left then? They got Casemiro left. And I was thinking to myself, I think Eric Ten Hag has played one too many Football Manager games. Right? What works in Football Manager doesn't really work in real life. What sometimes works in real life doesn't really work in Football Manager. Someone should tell Eric Ten Hag to stop playing Football Manager with the real team Manchester United, because obviously he's got it all wrong. And things like, I don't get this. I mean, the ball hasn't even left their half and their fullbacks are already halfway up the pitch. Kobe Mainu was looking for someone to pass the ball to when he was dispossessed. His players were nowhere near him. They were all in front. So he was like, I got no one to... Oh, boom. He had to take one extra touch, and that was enough. Because, I mean, if you're going to be playing out from the back, you're going to struggle. I mean, Southampton are sticking to their ethos of playing out from the back right now. I mean... that's what their manager wants, is the identity that they have. It's actually the reason why they're struggling, because Southampton, they keep the ball really well when they can keep the ball really well, but they can't work the ball out of defense. That's where they lose more. I know the transitions fail there. But then if I have to compare Southampton to Manchester United, that's how far United have fallen, because United couldn't do the same thing. They couldn't play out from the back, because by United's case, it was because the fullbacks were so far away, they were in another zip code. Right before the fullbacks are assuming because both the fullbacks, they are quite attacking in orientation, right? So the moment Casemiro gets on the ball, they start running. It's not like he takes a pass, they assume the ball is going to go where it's going to go, because all of them are still playing Football Manager. They're playing Football Manager. They're not playing the game of football. They're playing Football freaking Manager, and you gotta give credit to Arne Slot, man, because Arne Slot's tactics was spot on. I mean, this is the thing that I have been screaming for since last season, right? The weakness of Jurgen Klopp was his ability to control games. I mean, yes, he can score goals. They're great at getting out there, getting those goals, scoring, doing well. But when it comes to controlling matches, no. Which is one of the main reasons why we played so poorly against Real Madrid a few seasons back. Because Liverpool couldn't control matches. They come out like a, F1 racing car, but then, this is a marathon. Let's suss things out. Let's control the game first. That's how Liverpool lost the game. But against United, I thought Liverpool were brilliant at controlling the game. They were able to kill the match. And at moments when they needed to switch up the tempo, they were doing it. At times, they were playing short passes from the back. The next thing you know, TA is doing one of his long, deep diagonals. So United kept having to, shift back, run forward, shift back. And, both teams are using false fullbacks or inverted fullbacks, whichever way you know call it, because actually Liverpool are playing more false fullbacks. They're not really playing inverted wingbacks anymore. So now Liverpool are actually playing false fullbacks, which explains why Trent Alexander-Arnold and Andy Robertson are always in goal-scoring positions. Their wingers are going wide. There's no two ways about it, right? Arne Slot's tactics are brilliant. I mean, I've been saying this is going to be the pattern for a lot of the teams moving forward. But Erik ten Hag is so far away from doing it right. It's funny. I think letting McTominay go before Ugarte is in the club is a bad decision. Yeah, they can't bring Ugarte in. They signed Ugarte too late. So the thing is, it's just bad transfer business from United. I know they got to let somebody go, right? I mean, okay, honestly, right? United have done some really strange letting go of players. I still like David De Gea. I think David De Gea is a much better shot stopper than Andre Onana. Andre Onana likes to come out and play football. Sometimes he's terrible at stopping shots. But De Gea was very good at stopping shots, but, let's just call him what he is. He's not very good with his feet. Okay? So I think it was absolute madness. Total, man. I mean, Newcastle. Oh, my God. Newcastle? 2-0 down. The boys play what? I don't think Newcastle are going to have a squad, in December. Because half their squad will be injured. Because I don't know what it is about the way they play. Okay. They get injured all the time. Newcastle had a great time. Everton, I don't know what happened to Everton also. Everton just have this problem of finishing off games. That's all. Right. The thing is, Everton, okay, I know I've heard a lot of criticism of Everton and how, they shouldn't be, they're very weak on the cross, but that's how they've always played. I mean, they played the same way last season. They like the crosses to land inside the box. They like to defend a bit deep and then set off and beat teams. I mean, that's their style of play. It's just that I don't think they played very well. But still, United, man. I mean, I think Liverpool. Arne Slot now has got the first manager since 1936 to win his debut. I mean, let's call it a debut away match at Manchester United. Well, Casemiro was playing for Liverpool. I think Casemiro just said, you know what, I am tired of playing for United. I'm now want to play for Liverpool. Spurs is profligate. What's the word for it? Profligate. Yeah. Spurs just don't know. I mean, Spurs, they wasted so many chances. All right, they should have beaten Newcastle, but Newcastle, like I said, Newcastle were just being Newcastle, right? Winning all the battles in midfield, and then hanging on long enough for them to sneak in a winner and take the match. I think Everton didn't deserve to lose, but then they always find some way to lose. Even when they don't deserve. When is Nisroy going to take over Manchester United? No, I think Erik ten Hag's time is gone. Every time there's a bad loss to United, the manager's on the first boat out. I don't think Erik ten Hag is going to last very long. Because first up, I think Erik ten Hag's tactics are borderline stupid. Yeah, keeping Ten Hag was the worst decision. Why? Because of one game, one trophy you live. Therefore, we keep Ten Hag. In Ten Hag, we trust because he can win one game, one important game. That sounds like the dumbest thing anybody can do. Ten Hag should have been on. And the other reason was there wasn't any other manager better. Really? There's no one out there that's better. Then how did Liverpool get Arne Slot? Oh, man. This is terrible, man. It's just ridiculous what's happening at United. I mean, United is just playing terrible football. Terrible football. Another 3 more. No, I don't think there's another 3 more home defeats. They've already had enough. I don't know how many more defeats do they at home. They've had so many already. But the thing is, losing to Liverpool, maybe the way they lost was terrible. It was terrible. It was like watching them in the first half was like watching a team that had lost complete faith in themselves. It was like, that Luis Diaz getting a toe on the ball and still seeing, a flailing Casemiro fall to the ground. I mean, okay, there is some debate that, maybe, but this is football, okay? All you have to do is get your foot on the ball. If a player goes down, so be it. All right. I didn't push him. He just lost his balance because he was coming from the back, right? So when he puts his foot on the ball, actually that was on his standing leg, so he's going to go down. So Casemiro will go down. So Casemiro's standing leg was the only thing left for him, and he just lost his balance and he went down. And then and what was he cut a disconsolate figure on the ground, and I just felt for him, man. Yeah, Arsenal. I don't know what happened to Declan Rice. What's with Declan Rice? I mean, seriously, you just want to get sent off. United, Declan Rice. I don't know. I don't get it. Stupidity is something that is in. He should have been sacked since the 7-0 against Liverpool. I think that Eric Ten Hag should not have been a manager. They shouldn't have started with Eric Ten Hag in manager. I need to look. They signed him. They've given him a nice big staff, right, of ex-players. I don't know. Leverkusen's run. Come on. Leverkusen had a good. They had a Leipzig play a really good game. I mean, come on. How long can we expect Leverkusen to go on winning? They had to lose sooner or later, right? And how about Haaland, man? How many hat-tricks has he had so far? What? Has he got a lot? He's now joined fourth, I think. Joined fourth, I think, for all-time hat-tricks. Haaland is just doing Haaland. Yeah, speaking of doing things, here we go. Look at this, man. Liverpool's XG. Look at this. Liverpool's XG against. I've been saying it. This is a very good sign for Liverpool. This is something they were not capable of doing last season. The XG against is a reflection of how many goal scoring chances they give in every single game. Liverpool have the best defense. Man City second best, and surprisingly, Nottingham Forest are there as well. These are teams that are tough. They make it hard for teams to find goal scoring opportunities against them. But a lot of these XG got to be careful. You should actually watch the XG story, or actually get your hands on the XG story as the match is progressing. Most of this XG comes in the last 10 minutes of a game. After Liverpool took the lead, right? That was when it came in like this, right? Okay, so we got this. So you see this, right? So this is where we are, right? XG. So Liverpool, at this point, right? At this point, the total XG for Manchester United, 0.13. Okay, at the point where Liverpool... See, this is how you look at XG. Sometimes we look at XG, we look at the whole game, right? You got to try and understand XG as the number of chances you allow. All right, so between Manchester United and Liverpool, right? Okay. Now, when Liverpool play Manchester United, this is the XG against, right? Okay, so this is all the XG, all right? Total XG. Now, at this point in time, look at the XG that United had, 0.13. Versus Liverpool, 1.19. At that point, Liverpool were doing quite well. So after they scored 3 goals, Liverpool decided to go caramba crazy, right? So this is when United had their chances. So it's very important to realize that there's something that's happening at Liverpool, and it's called a lot of control. Yeah, a lot of control. United just need anybody, man. United can have Zealand as a manager and they'll start winning titles. Yeah, they should just go and get Zealand, or get Ben, Zealand. The Indonesians, man, the ones who won the FIFA World Football Manager competition, let them. I mean, that's what Eric Ten Hag is doing anyway. He's using football manager tactics, right? So, okay. All right, now we got to play against a team that has beaten me every time. Okay, so I'm going to change my tactics for this game. All right. So normally I'm playing all these. Now I'm going to go Gambit for this game, right? So what we're going to do instead is going to go inside forwards. We're going to use fullbacks instead. And we're going to go fullback on support. And then we're going to use the DM instead of DLP. Now, I could go Gambit, or I could just switch to a 4-2-3-1. But a 4-2-3-1, I'll probably... Let's see what we have. Okay. DM support. So basically what we want here is take few risks on one guy and take more risks on the other guy. Okay, done. They use two fullbacks. I mean, we can just. I mean, they're playing. They are playing the. What's the thing called again? They're playing a. What was the word for it again? They're playing a back three. United was bullied. Later there might be bring your tactics, yeah. So we got focus. We're gonna leave this alone. Counter, we're not gonna counter, we're gonna distribute. Yeah, okay, all right, done. So we can play this. This I only have two because it depends on how many midfielders we have available. But most of them, look at that, man. My team is super tired already. Very, very tired team. We got Correa, Regoli for Rubio. Smith. Smith is leaving on a free transfer, so I won't be able to keep him. Half my players I can't keep already. Pito. Santi will not be able to finish the game, so we'll put Pipum, Zia, Riza. Yeah, Pipum. Jordi. Yeah, we're gonna lose this game. Either I play. Yeah, I'm gonna use this because I think we can make it a bit harder on the opposition. That's all. But I don't think I can finish this because the team has been playing non-stop. We haven't really rotated much this season. And we've got injury problems across the park, man. Okay, we are playing Borussia Dortmund, the one and only super team. Yeah, okay. When I say super team, you know this is they got super players here. But how many? They got Rondo, Boateng, they got Oyster and Arnio, the three greatest players in the world. They only have three. Okay, maybe we can. Maybe we might be able to hold on. Let's do a bit more than that. Let's watch this. Schmidt, Zia, Herrera. We don't have the players. Yeah. Players can't even keep the ball, man. I've been okay. I've been good, man. How have you been, man, FTexer? Hanio in there? Oh, man. We're going to have to do opposition instructions on these guys. I got to make sure they don't make it easy for them to play the ball to these two. These two are just too good. Yeah. We need to beat Borussia Dortmund. And then this is one of those like almost impossible matches for us to win. Using two ball-playing defenders. We're not using Libero here. We're not using a Libero. Because if I use a Libero against this team, game over. They're just too strong. Because they've got super players. When I say super players, they got like 200 CA, 200 PA players, right? Get that. Chouakou. We'll have to play the full game. Luka and Chouakou are the the two players in this team. Luka! No! They got in each other's way. Rondo. What a save. Oh, no! Correa. Good word from Zia. Comes back and rescues the day. Holy wow. Okay, let's go. Now, this guy is a right footer. This guy is also a right footer. Okay, so I don't have. Yeah, they all injured. I've been running on 3 hours of the past 3. It's been fun. Do you think that the physicals are all that matters? Mindset still applies to leagues in third tier. Yeah, they do. Physicals. I mean, physicals are very important in the lower leagues. Yes. Very, very important. I normally go for physical attributes. Yeah. In the lower leagues, especially. But it comes from midfield and keeping the ball, I definitely want some first touch and composure. But physicals, right? No, like aggression is a very important attribute. No, I'm telling you right now. You don't have aggression, don't expect your players to play well. Guys, we have scored a goal. We are scoring, baby. You've been running on 3 hours of sleep for the past 3 days. I thought you were watching Ben for the last 3 hours of the past 3 days. Been running. Okay. I saw. Good. I have Ben running on 3 hours of the past 3 days. My goodness, you better go get some sleep, man. I know what that's like. I was yesterday. Saturday and Sunday. Sunday I had no sleep. Yeah. Yeah. I basically didn't sleep on the whole of Saturday and Sunday. Yeah. All right, gotta bring Santi on. He's gonna have to finish the game. All right, okay. And then Ziakan and the rest will have to finish the game. Ty Smith will come on for Schmidt later. We got Regoli, the youngster playing. We got Rubeo, we can bring him on later. We got Mamadou Injal. Basically, the rest of the bench is hopeless. Okay, we can't really depend on them. No. No, don't. Why y'all apologizing for typos? You know, I'm not your teacher in school, no. Which is better, winger or inside forward? Basically, it all depends, right? You want to do underlaps, I will always say, okay, getting the inside forward is better because he's in the half space. All right, so that's going to be easier for your underlaps. But it all depends on how good a team you are. Because and who you're playing against. Now, I personally think that wingers are better than inside forwards. However, I'm playing against a back three system. So the positioning of these two inside forwards is going to be very important. They're actually going to be here, pulling these two away. So if I use the winger, it will only be pulling the complete wing back, not this player. So it depends a lot on your matches. So you got to understand where these roles are playing. But in all situations, wingers and inside forwards are both good, but I think the inside forward is definitely a very good role to use. If you're playing like a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1 or a 4-3 against, if you're playing a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-3-3 against a back five, yeah. Oi, come on, the Bergmeister got the ball. Thank you very much, Mr. Rizatek. Chwaku back to Santi. Santi, come on, Santi. Don't give them. Okay, we got to think about, yeah, okay, we still got this on them. And then the OIs on the back line. Okay. Yeah, we're working our socks off against this team. Now, these two guys are too tired. Regoli out to Riza. Riza, come on. To Regoli. Regoli, deep he goes. Oh, Zia, the super keeper got it. Have you tried a RPM ball winning midfielder for 2 years? Yeah, it works really well. I think the RPM is the best role in the double, in the 4-2-3-1. RPM, I like RPM DM. But it all depends on who you have, right? I mean, the kind of players you have. There's no point just going, okay, I'm going to use an RPM, and then discover that your play isn't that good. Then it becomes quite okay. I'm going to do a risky move. 2 out of position players. Play 2 fullbacks up there, though. 2 players are playing out of position. I don't care, man. I got no chance. I got no choice, right? Okay, because we are running on empty, guys. All right, last substitution. Okay. What do we got? We got Cardena will come on for Pito, Fresh Legs. I think there's 4. We put Pete Poom here for Herrera. There's 5. Okay, we got Fresh Legs all in front. We got 2 fellas who are fullbacks. We asked them to play high up the pitch. Guys. Come on, don't. We can win the title, no, if we do this. Guys, if we win this match, we can have the title today. Not today, man, but we will be close. We're back on the top of the table. This is a huge win against super team Borussia Dortmund. Come on, Regoli, don't, yeah. Okay, all right. We are playing on balance, guys. We're not playing on anything else. All right, we're not going to counter press anymore. So, opening game away, Borussia Dortmund. Bayer Leverkusen against all the odds have deep down the super team. Back. We are back in the title hunt. Holy cow. We went with the old 4-2-3-1, right? The one that we used a long time ago. Okay. Yeah. The most efficient tactical system in the whole of Football Manager. This is the most efficient. Yeah. You'll win a lot of titles with the 4-2-3-1. And the best combination is actually the double DM. If you're playing it safe, right? Why? Because you're not affected by positional play. Guys, this game we could have lost it, but now we've back to winning. This is a huge match for us. Okay, we just have a chance. We just have to keep winning, man, the next few games. That's all. And hope that Bayern Munich gets stonewalled by one team. We qualify. How much have we got next season? We set a wage budget to transfer 67 million. Okay, we got some money. Okay, now boys, I thought we still in the title hunt, guys. We're still in the title hunt. 74-74. Let's look at the matches to finish. Because we last stream, right? This was terrible, remember? This was terrible, no, last stream. I was just like, there was no faith in me. I had no energy left, man, after this. We lost to Leipzig, not supposed to lose. Okay. And then we lost to Stuttgart. I know, man. I was feeling terrible after that, man. Now we play Man City, Freiburg, Schalke, and Stuttgart. All home, 3 home games in a row. All right, we're going to play Man City next. Okay, we're going to give our boys maybe a few days rest. All of them. All of you. Just go and see your wives and girlfriends for the next couple of days. Right, then come back. Hey, Houdini, how are you, man? Quite sad, you know. I mean, I looked at the games, right, this weekend. I was like, I still can't get my head around how Declan Rice got himself sent off, no. I'm still trying my best to get my head around that one. Okay, it's like, why? Of all the matches to screw up, yeah, you go and do that. And how did Everton blow a 2-goal lead? Oh, beating United 3-0, of course. And the best part is, I did okay, you know, in the department. Okay, we're gonna talk about that. A good friend of mine decided to have a wager with me. So this happened last Friday, right? So he went up to me and he said, United, he's a United fan. So I'm a Liverpool fan. So we were over whiskey. So he goes out, he says, you guys are going to get smashed by us. I say, really? Okay, I give you 1 goal. This is me. I was so confident. I give you 1 ball. That means United have to win. All United to do, if United draw, I lose. But I have to win by 2 clear goals. I can't wait to collect from him, man. Later, there might be BYT. So I'm happy. Yeah, definitely going to have to do BYT later, man. Yeah. First, we got a title chase, huh? Okay, guys, we got a title chase. This is it. This is the situation right now. This is our worst season, okay? In terms of GD. Last season, we were flying, flying like there's no tomorrow. But now we got Champions League action. I don't know, man. I think we're going to have to sign off on the Champions League, right? I don't think we can turn around a 4-goal loss against a super team that's, like they've got these players by play against me. How the hell am I going to win this game? This guy's attributes will never go down. He belongs to whose player is this? Victor Dobrev? This is FM Guru's player, right? Okay. So this is FM Guru's player. Then we've got all these players. No Kamson, this is Kimpi Moni's player. All you guys own these players. They got Junior, Fanadu, okay, Knuckle Breaker Stamp, Sunny Islander. This is Spurs fans player, right? Ane is still in the game. Yeah. He's I think Ane is managing. You made him the manager of Bayern Munich, if I'm not mistaken. Oh shit, Manchester City manager Ane Slot. Okay, I'm playing against Ane Slot, baby, ladies and gentlemen. So we're gonna have Rubio playing. We're gonna have Ty Smith playing. Rivas is still injured. Yeah, these guys are all out. Yeah, my team is going through an injury crisis because I lost quite a number of first team players, forcing us to change tactics, change tactical systems. All right, look, we got this, okay, and then we got a super tactic here. I call it my super tactic. Actually, it's not. Okay, all right. So we lost all these players. Am I willing to chance it? But if I play with this tactic, I'm done. We don't have any wingers. So Ziakan and Riza Tech have to keep on playing. I mean, it's no difference. I mean, I can't play attack. Actually, we can. Oh, box. Because I got no more wingers, right? We have AMs. So why don't I go box? Brazil box. A few seasons ago, we were using this, right? So what we'll do is turn this guy into a fullback on support. All right, we'll just do fullback on attack, okay? Double side fullback on attacks, okay? Then we'll tell them to sit narrow inside. Oh, this guy is narrow cut inside. Okay. Double. No, we just take more risks. Take fewer risks. And then we'll get this guy to roam. All right, we get Shadow Striker, Poacher, and EF. All right, done. And I'll show some balls. Nah, I know, but come on, guys. I don't have players. I want to, I will, you know me, right? Houdini. I'm always attacking, man. But I've got no more players. Yeah, all my wingers are injured. I got no more wingers. So these are the only wingers, Zia Khan and Rizatek. So I'm down there. I'm downed. I've lost a lot of players. So my strength are my fullbacks at the moment. So I'll play to the fullbacks. So we got Pitpum, we can play Ruka Regoli, we got Cardena, Santi, Jonah Dobe. So we can bring players in for all these positions. Herrera is a playmaker that's like not working, man. Not working. We put him here. Okay, put Pito as a poacher. I can actually play him as a striker. I mean, or play Cardena as a striker. Okay, all right, that's good. Yeah, Riza is a playmaker that could work in the absence of the great playmaker who's here. They got Luka Chuaku. Okay, let's go. Have you been following the FIFA football? Yeah, of course I did. Indonesia! Togetherness! I thought Indonesia were brilliant. Yeah, they were absolutely brilliant. They played so well. Was very, very, very. They played really, really well. No whole shape. Okay. And then we're going to invite and step up more. And we do this. Okay. All right. Let's tweak this. Tackle harder. Poacher, tackle harder. Take more risks. Yeah, okay, can. Run off and we'll forget all about you after that. Okay, take fewer risks. Take more risks. Nice. Okay. Guy side should I mark tighter? You're out. Okay. Dribble more, take it out. No dribble more in this tactic. This is long before the advent of the super player. Okay, mark tighter, can take it off. Okay, done. All right, let's go. 3 goals into it. You're going to see that cocky assistant manager get shut down. Which cocky assistant manager? Indo was good. I like their tactic. No, I don't know. I don't know who they were. I don't know who they are. I don't know whether. I mean, I was just watching the whole thing, having fun. I thought everybody had good times. Yeah, good for them. Everybody, as long as everybody had fun, that's good enough for me. Faisal Tete. Is there anybody here from Southeast Asia? Faisal Tete. Oh my God, this is so hilarious. Oh my God, I gotta keep you, man. And because only I will laugh on this stream when I say your name, because nobody else is gonna know why. Unless they're from Asia, unless they're from Southeast Asia, then they'll understand the reference. Because your name couldn't be more funnier. Y'all don't get it. I know. I'm not gonna say because it's not nice. People might get offended. People might get offended. There will be a whole bunch of people that get offended. Okay. Okay, basically, tete is, you know what? Not. It just means tits. A woman's boobs. Yeah. Faisal tete. Faisal. Imagine calling a guy Faisal Boopsy. Hey, Boopsy. Or Boopsy or headlights, Faisal headlights, whatever you call it. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's a very rude way of talking to a girl here. Your tete very nice. Oh my god, you're gonna get a tight slap across the face. That kind of, yeah. So he's gonna be oogling over. Yeah, he's gonna go mad over tits. Yeah, he's a boy who's mad about tits. That's basically it. You know what I mean? Boobs are the best, of course. Priority, right, in life. Exactly. So we got rid of box, guys, because we got no more wingers. All our wingers are injured, right? So we have to play a box now for a while. So we don't injure because we are in a title fight, right? So look at this number of super players here. This is my former player. I don't know, man. It's gonna be tougher. We already lost 6-2. Ooh, double hitters. Islander in block. Okay, good work from Chuaku, the fullback. I don't know, man. I think we should just kick the ball long. Okay. We don't want to defend, I tell you. No shorter. Can I just go long? Okay, I'll go long. It's already mixed word. Okay. Take short kicks. Distribute center backs. I don't even think we should be doing this, man. Distribute over the opposition defense row. That's it. Kick it. Kick it. Dong, 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 dong. Actually, it's terrible. I like to think that I can play the ball defense. That's terrible. This is a terrible way to play it. Throw it long. Yeah, I should just be listening on it. If you were to take my whole letter, huh? If you were to try and make a holistic tactic that would minimize weaknesses in the match engine, then no, I don't know. Wait, what do you mean by weaknesses in the match engine? If there were weaknesses in the match engine, there's no things like your set pieces, making sure that at near post you've got all your defending near post, right? You gotta have the three zones, and the blocker has to be the best players in your team, right? So you gotta have the 3 plus the blocker. So the 4 guys, right, have to be your best defenders in your set piece. So that's one way of doing it, right? So you have got to know. There's a bit of football knowledge as well that you would apply to set pieces, because I don't bother, right? I don't really care about it very much. I'm just like too rando about it nowadays, because I think that sometimes. Okay, I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so let's go to set pieces. Okay, so defend, right? Okay, so defense set point. So you got aerial defense, player mark, zono, right? So these are 3, right? So this is the aerial defenders, and then you got your blocker, your tracker is in Football Manager. The trackers are the blockers, lah. Okay, all right. So these are your blockers. All right. So now, first thing you're gonna do is your aerial defender. So you gotta choose your order priority first, right? So your priority is pretty correct. Aerial trackers and whoever. Okay, so now we've got aerial defenders. Who are my top defenders? Now, here I got Mr. Dragan Milosevic. Actually, I should drop him. He shouldn't be in here. I was very lazy. I haven't changed anything lately in the last couple of months while we've been playing this game. So, Pito as well, I should move him out of the priority list because he's great in the air. He can help us. So, these are going to be my block trackers, because, you see, the game takes these first couple of names here as the guys who are going to be in those positions there. And Santi is third, but he's not really that good, right? Is he? So we should actually drop him. So I should fine tune this. So who is playing here now? We got Sam Correra, Jonah Dobis on the bench. When he comes on, he goes number 1. Okay, fair enough. I think that he's the best player that we have for this. Actually, this guy. So he's the best. So he is always going to be in player mark. See this? Hero defending. So if I had Erling Haaland coming, he will mark Erling Haaland. Now, the other one is, what if Erling Haaland isn't the first guy in, right? So the third guy, the third guy here in this list, right? You'll go through all this list, right? So you got tracker, right, marking the far post. Actually, what we want to do is player mark. Okay, make this better, because actually the far post, we don't put when they're doing this is defending corner. This is all coming to the back, right? So this is like I'm defending my near post, right, and my far post, right? So far post, actually we don't need too many. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this like this. Okay, so I've got this. Okay, aero defenders. So now 1, 2, 3, 4. You gotta pay. So you actually have to go into this game and do this, no? Okay, so I know that these guys are playing. Okay, Krasikny is not bad. His strength is great. His positioning is good. I think I'll make him number 2. All right, so this is good. Johnny is damn good, right? So he's always going to come in and take the position. Luka is going to be number 4 here. This means that these guys, Dragan and Pito, who are strikers, right? Their job is going to be to track. So they are going to track Erling Haaland. So if they are great in the air as well, they can track. Where marking is okay. Only problem is marking is terrible, right? So Dragan shouldn't be doing anything here. He's just useless, right? So he's not. He's bringing out. So get a nice tracker, okay? So somebody who can actually do the job. So we come in here. So we're gonna move Draga, the tracker. The tracker has got has to have decent marking. In here, Krasikny, let's see. Nah, he's gonna be working there. All right. So we push him up. Okay, so we got Trackers here now, these are all my fullbacks. But Ruben Rubio is quite good in the air, right? So he can mark. And this guy is also not bad in the air. So these guys can track. Yeah, but I just want to put somebody who's got very good jumping reach as well. Okay. I'll get this guy. Okay, look out. Aerial defense. Yep, he's there. Krasikny is there. Johnny comes there. Sebastian Schmidt is not on. Yep, I need him as well. So we push him up. Oops. Actually, you can just drag. Again, put him here. Okay, done. This guy's marking is good. So you want to make sure that these priority lists are done properly, right? Okay. So if you're talking about working on the game, then these are the things that you have to do, right? Most people don't do this, right? They won't go into the game and they won't focus on all this, right? So you gotta go into your priority list and set them up correctly. The second thing you want to do is understand positional play. Like the mistakes most people are going to be making in this game is positional play. That's it. They make a tactic and they go like, oh yeah, I'm going to use this tactic, but some tactics might work great against the AI, but it's not going to work well if you're playing against your friends, right? So then you got to think about it. So it's not a case of how do I minimize match engine flaws? How do you minimize human mistakes? That's what you should be worried about. To improve your game, okay, pay a bit more attention to the small details in your tactics. Yeah. Strikerless formation with 3 Trequartistas. I'm not a big fan of the Trequartista in strikerless formations. Yeah. Because you want players to actually put a lot of you want them to hustle and aggression. Maybe you try your Trequartistas with a high aggression and see how it works. I'm a huge fan of the Shadow Striker because they are very no nonsense. They sit in the hole and then they can roam, or they can definitely roam, and look at my strikers are useless. And they work much better. Then I thought doing 1 Anganche and 2 IS, you could provide round routers. I think in a strikerless tactic, Shadow Strikers AMs are still better. Inside forwards, you're playing a 4-3-3 strikerless with 2. You're setting up like that. Then I would say that you probably are better off with inside forwards, yeah, but not with Trequartistas. Yeah, Trequartistas probably not going to do you probably not going to be that. I'm not a big fan of the Trequartista. I'm just going to put it out there. I don't think a strikerless system will play very well with a bunch of Trequartistas. But you can go in and try and prove me wrong. Yeah. I think that, honestly, the best formation, the easiest formation to play is like the good formations are things like the 4-2-3-1, the box, the 4-4-2. If you want to play a 3-4-3, a 3-4-3 is quite strong. 5-2-5, 2-2-1 is also quite strong. It's a question of, at the end of the day, looking at your own roles and duties. Yeah. Do you like strikeless? Then strikeless formation, the strikeless formation I actually like, right, is actually, yeah, the 4-3-3, it can be a very good strikeless formation. And the funny thing is, the one without having a central, like, you try with just the 3 in midfield. This extra striker. Build on a 3-5-2. Oh, okay. Try to build on a 3-2-5. See, this Cadena, we don't have the players to tackle these kind of teams. These are all second, like useless strikers. You see what I mean? None of them are decent, man. I put the great Milosevic in front. Yeah, we're going to lose to Man City. I'm very confident that we're not going to win. We make it to the semi-finals and we come up against a super team. Yeah. But we have to prioritize. We have a chance of lifting the league title, so we don't want to risk our 2 wingers. Yeah, Ramdouters are just the problem with Ramdouters. Okay, I'll say this right now, right? Them Ramdouters, okay. Whenever you play with Ramdouters, right, you are actually playing a game where you're always looking for some other player around him to help him. You're doing so much work just to create space around Ramdouter, just for one role, man. Which is why I don't like all these roles. Yeah. I'm more like, okay, you know, give me this, give me like, I love these DMs, like borrowing me. I love all the simpler roles that don't screw up don't play around with the. Yeah, exactly. Ramdata is a role you build around, but the problem is this: you got to integrate it into your tactic. They got to work with other roles as well. So you're looking to create just one position where this guy has got space to score goals. What if the space is somewhere else? What are you gonna do then? Round routers, have you noticed that there is no, I don't think there's even a single AI tactic that uses a round router. In fact, I think as such, clean up roles and duties, you know, like take out the round router completely from the game and can it. Yeah. Finally, we scored a goal. 10 men down, no. Hey, we're down, no, 10 men. Yeah, but we're down to 10 men and we scored the equalizer against Man City. I'm telling you that if I'm down to 10 men, right, I will always use a roaming playmaker in midfield. I know it's psychotic. We're using a roaming playmaker. I will use a roaming playmaker. I'm a big fan of the roaming playmaker in a tactic which has got like, you know, only one midfielder, one DM. My favorite role in the whole game. This is my favorite role. But you gotta have the player for it, yeah. Because it reminds me of what Ryan Gravenberch is doing at Liverpool. Yeah. So I'm kind of influenced by what I see. Yeah. I mean, very influenced by what I see, man. Like, the way Liverpool are playing right now, they've got Gravenberch going left and then going right. Yeah. So I'm looking, well, the only role I know in the game of Football Manager that does that is the roaming playmaker. And the problem with roaming playmaker is he's gotta be a physically strong player. And he's got to be tall. And he fits the whole Ryan Gravenberch mold. Right? Ryan Gravenberch isn't like physically super strong, right? He's actually a tall, wiry guy with long strides. So, you know, when he gets the ball, he's so good at turning on a sixpence to control the ball and then play the pass, which is one of the reasons why I'm like, you know, we're gonna not do. I mean, I know that we're gonna lose this game, so let's just go to only commentary. Let's not pretend that we're gonna win this game, okay? What do we got? We bring Santi in. My goal was, I mean, we lost the player. We lost Lukau to a red card, which is quite disappointing. I would like a clean slate. They're never gonna give you clean slates. Yeah, they're never gonna give us clean slates in Football Manager. I was watching the Football Manager World Cup. I was pretty impressed with the Indonesian team. I thought they were hands down. No team was better than them. Yeah, because they stuck to a simple 4-2-3-1. I called it. I was speaking to a couple. I mean, I definitely was talking to a couple of guys before the tournament started, and we were talking about, you know, the tactics that people will be using and what to watch out for. And I just said, no, I just went straight. I said, look, guys, seriously, 4-2-3-1 double DM is gonna win it. Yeah, don't. No funky. I said no asymmetric tactic will get to the final. Don't waste your time with asymmetric tactics. You have some free slate rules. They're not gonna give us more. They're never giving us more. Because then you have too much you have too much power over the AI. Okay, guys, we are in the fight for our lives against the super teams. Okay, all right, we're not going to use this now. We're switching back to our old favorite. Okay, so Milosevic goes back into attack. No lah, yeah, we're gonna have to depend on Milo lah. Okay, all right. Let's hope he doesn't become full of himself and decide that, you know, he's the most important player in the world, and, you know, he's got no room for other players. Yeah, you know what I mean? Pipenbrock is still not available. When is he coming back? Mahon is not available. See, these are the guys we need here. Again, Pipung comes here. Riza Tech will... Riva just came back, right? So we got to go this way. Okay, all right. Ty Smith is right-footed, so he's going to be playing here. Okay. All right, let's go. Johnny comes lately. I'll use him later. We got Injal. Injal is just going to be sold. And we're going to just let him go. I'm going to have to find new wingers, man. I thought the Indonesians, the Malaysians also quite good. Malaysians and Indonesians are playing quite well. Yeah. But for a team that said, for the Indonesians say we've only been playing the game for 1 year, right? For a bunch of guys who's playing the game for only 1 year, they kind of know what they're doing, you know what I mean? I said, like, draft mode, they went for the A. Or like, looking at the draft team, let's go example, you know, his draft team quite good, what? They're full crook as a target man kind of a striker up top. I say, wow, not bad. These boys know what they're doing. And then there's set pieces. They are set pieces all near post. Set piece. Like, let's go inside here, right? All their set pieces, right? Attack. It was like this, right? Attack probation, attack near post. Yeah, all attack what? Deliver to near post, in swinger. Let's just make this think what we do. We swap, okay? Yeah, definitely been playing for a long time. Those guys know. They were saying, I already played for 1 year. The moment I saw the tactic, I said, fuck that. The moment I saw their draft pick, right? And I said, no way they've been playing the game only for 1 year. These guys have been playing the game for a long time. For 1 year. Let's go, man. Here we go, near post. Come on, Zia, deliver it to some glorious hit. Oh no, he didn't. Remember, I like my short corner routines, huh? Oh, Pito. Yeah, another one. Comes Zia going for the near post. Who's good? AI also not stupid, no. The way he defends the near post. 30 is more like, yeah. He's been playing the game since the days of Championship Manager. Santi, Pito, Riza, Santi again. Goes, feeds the ball to the underlapping fullback. Oi! That's a Casemiro pass. Oh, what a goal. A Casemiro pass, man. It happens on Football Manager. Terrible. This actually started from a really loose pass from Libero. I have to admit, Pito also could be transferred next year. Start new fair wait for FM. Aye, just play Football Manager for now. Yeah. Don't wait. It's gonna take you. You gotta be waiting a long time, man. Really, or go play another game. Like the game I'm playing right now, Black Myth Wukong. But I tell you right now, that game is merciless, man. I'm on this one boss, been trying to kill the boss for the last week. Oh, great pass! I think it's offside. I think it's offside, man. How many years have you been playing FM? I've been playing FM since FM was invented. Okay. Since the game was called, I've been playing the game from long before the game was called FM even. Yeah. Yeah, the tech scouting the next level. I always have fun, man. What do you think about discipline and determination stats for a scout? I find it quite important for longer term as I don't really care about that. Yeah. I'm never really bothered. I think it's a lot of placebo effect when it comes to scouting. Wukong is definitely game of the year. Yeah. I think it's very easy to get, when it comes to Football Manager and scouting, right? It's very easy to get yourself into the whole trap. Oh, this works because it's your first 2 seasons. Very easy, But the thing is, in your first 2 seasons is when all the world has the whole world is populating its super players, all its newgens, they're all coming in then, right? So the moment, right, you start a game, you go like, whoa, my scouting works. Actually, in reality, right, you have to wait until the 7th or 10th year. But how many people actually play until the 7th and the 10th year? Yeah. I wasn't watching RDF is this Indonesia. Oh yeah, the Indonesians. I saw the Indonesians play, and I was quite impressed with the Indonesians. I like the way they were playing the 4-2-3-1, man. Yeah. Yeah, guys, I tell you, the 4-2-3-1, King's gift to Football Manager. It's the only tactic that you want to play. Aside from this, of course. Yeah. This is also a very good uh, versus the AI. This is the strongest tactic. Mm. Against the AI, this is the strongest tactic at the moment. But you need to invest in the team for this tactic. Otherwise, you're gonna struggle. Since the Kevin Tom's version of Championship Manager, are you talking about Championship Manager got Spurs? But I don't know. What did you think of the match of RDF Indonesia? I don't remember watching that game. I saw snippets of the game. I actually loved the coverage. I thought the finals was really cool. They had like perspectives from like their own technicals, like super tacticians, right? Looking at the game, analyzing it. I thought it was a really good event. Yeah, guys, this is gonna smash it, man. I'll look at all the tactics that were uploaded to the Discord later. Well, remember I've got a title chase going on here. Not happening until I do it. That's when you started playing management games. Oi, overhead bicycle kick. Finally, we got one. I started playing. Actually, Football Manager is was it my first? No, let me think. No, Sims doesn't count. Airport. I think it was Airport Tycoon, is it? No, Football Manager is my first management game. Yeah, my first management game. Sports or non-sports. I was thinking of all the other management, the Tycoon Managers, the Tycoon Manager series. Because I remember playing a game called Airport Tycoon or something like that. That was a crazy game. I used to enjoy that. Yeah, John Terry, Sam Allardyce chatting about football. Yeah, I love that. That was brilliant. Yeah, that was absolutely brilliant. I thought that was the best part of the whole thing. Yeah. That was easily the best thing about the whole. You play Roller Coaster Tycoon. I tried to get my hand around it. I couldn't. I played Airport Tycoon. I thought Airport Tycoon was really cool. I love the whole idea of airlines opening new routes and imagining. I haven't played Playboy Manager. Playboy Mansion. That was the craziest game of all time. Imagine you who's that guy? Who's that guy? Oh, Hugh Hefner. You have a Hugh Hefner lifestyle. And I used to stay at my place, and then girls would come over, and I intentionally play Playboy Mansion. Well, girls are over. The girls. I said, would you like to play this game with me? And she goes like, what game is this? Playboy Mansion. Hey, just try. It was like Sims going around, and some girls liked it. Some so like, what are you trying to hint here? I remember being crazy about management games. My first football one was actually FIFA Manager. I think I wasn't really into computer games, no. The first game I actually played, I didn't even own a computer. I was playing Romance of the Three Kingdoms on a university computer. And then Championship Manager came, and I actually played it on a friend's computer. And I still didn't own a computer at that time. So I remembered it was Championship Manager that got me into computing. Before that, I was not interested in games on computers. I was more like the console guy. I buy a console, I buy the cartridges, I stick the game in, and I play on the card. That was me. That was basically me. You know what I mean? Computers and putting on a disc and loading the game and CPROG and all those things. That was too complicated. I just like to buy a cartridge. Sega Mega Drive. So I remember Sega Saturn. Was it the other one? A few. There were a few. I bought quite a few of them. Was it Commodore? Yeah, the Commodore. Yeah. I tried all of them. Have I finished? Dude, I'm not even out of chapter 1. I met this guy called a White Clad Noble, all right, in the Wukong game. So I can't kill him. I can get him down. There are two phases for that boss. The first phase is okay. I mean, I'm getting into the second phase. It's just the timing and the dodges that I have to, I have to get good at it. I guess. Amiga, Commodore 64, USM 98 was my first footy sim game. The music is seared into your soul. Wow. I think the first management game I played was Championship Manager. Yeah, that was. And it wasn't even called Championship Manager back then. It was called something else. I think it was called Championship Manager. Yeah, I never really. I remember how disgusted I was when the first time I looked at the game. I said, "This is a game." I used to have my friend. You gotta get. I still remember telling my friend off for getting the game. I said, "You're gonna get bloody what's the thing? Epilepsy. You're gonna get an epileptic fit with all the flashing commentary things that were going on." I was just gonna, no way. And then he told me, "Why did you sit down and just manage my Arsenal team?" So I just started playing it, you know what I mean? And that was it, man. It just took all of like one weekend, and I was sold on buying a computer and playing Championship Manager. It was crazy how that all worked out for me. And also, of course, buying him his monitor, because I did break his computer. I did break his monitor after I got fired from Liverpool. Yeah. Okay, so we got this. We bring these guys on, and we go. All right, guys, 5-0. 5-0. After the little match we had against, what's that team against? Man City, yeah? They beat us 2-1. Yeah, we're gonna let this team try and cross the ball. Yeah, not gonna do it. Aye, that's all. All these players have been watching Casemiro. I feel sorry for Manchester United fans. I really do. I never seen a player look so forlorn, dejected as Casemiro was in that game. And I want to thank Casemiro as a Liverpool fan from the bottom of my heart, because maybe he is a closet Liverpool fan. Yeah. Because it was a terrible game. I think Arne Slot still doesn't want to accept that tactically he got things wrong, which is even worse, because, I mean, I don't see him blaming himself. Right? He's always talking about how the system or the players and this. I'm like going, dude, seriously, no team on God's green earth is going to be able to play his tactical system, which has got the defenders in China, okay, and the attackers in America. Okay? All right? It doesn't work. No, you generally want to put them on the same football field. Okay? The distance between the back line and the midfield was insane. It was so big. It was a chasm. The Grand Canyon of Manchester United. No, I just think Arne. Look. We have to take the fraud dollar and give it to Eric Ten Hag, because Eric Ten Hag has convinced me that he's a fraud. I've never, ever, ever, ever in my life, okay, come across a more bogus manager than this guy. He's bogus. He's total bogus. I mean, there were two. Eric Ten Hag is Dutch, right? So you got Eric Ten Hag, the Dutch manager, and you got Arne Slot, Dutch manager. Okay, two Dutch men playing a game of football. Only one of them seemed to be tactically aware of what's happening on the pitch at that time. Because I swear to God, Eric Ten Hag must have been, playing football manager on the side. Eric Ten Hag has been managing United for a while now. I think 3 seasons at least. Yeah. Okay, we're in with 6 goals. Ladies and gentlemen, we are smoking. I'm tired of fist pumping. We are smashing it, man. Oh, we're doing the Liverpool press on this team. This is like Manchester United versus Liverpool. On the transition, they can't get the ball out. It's exactly what United did to Liverpool, right? Yeah, sorry, Liverpool did to United. United kept losing the ball in transition. It's also Southampton's problem. But United was terrible in transition, man. They were trying so desperately to move up the pitch very quickly. They forgot that actually you need to move up as a unit. So the moment Casemiro got the ball, everybody ran attacking, waiting for Casemiro's long passes to reach somebody. It always did reach someone, an opposition player. Redding Danos, how are you, man? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Rivas with a corner now. Can he deliver it? Oh, man, no chance. Okay. I think 6 goals should be enough. Pitum away. Smith gets it to Herrera. Out to Chuaku. Chuaku with Pitum. Here we go. Oh, this is terrible. This is not good, man. Chuaku 7-0. 7-0. I don't think we need. We're gonna have a problem. We're not gonna win this. No attribute save for FM25. I wouldn't bother. Yeah. I'd rather do this instead of no attribute save to make it more of a challenge. Give the opposition 200 CA, 200 P, and you are only allowed to sign normal players. That is more challenging for me. Yeah. No attribute save is not. It's just like, oh, okay. The reason why I don't like no attribute save is because it really messes with my head when I'm doing like long-term youth saves. And I'm playing the game really fast. I'm not like one of those guys that does like, and it's not great for streaming as well. There's no story to tell about how the player's grown. Okay, sheesh. Bayern Munich is still winning. Wow, they beat Augsburg 4-0. We beat Freiburg 7-0. So we only knocked off 3 goals to their goal difference. Borussia Dortmund are out of it, They're not gonna get there. All right, we've got a few more games left. So how many more matches have we got left? We've got 2 games left, Schalke, and then we got a Pokal final. Damn it. Come on, Schalke, do us... Okay, who are Bayern Munich playing? I think Bayern Munich, let's just face it, that team is going to win the title. Bayern couldn't beat us this season, right? We beat Bayern. We did a number on Bayern. So let's look at their schedule. They've got Eintracht Frankfurt at home. No chance. Yeah, they're going to win the title. If Eintracht Frankfurt do us a favor, yeah. So we are both teams are playing their last game of the season at home in front of their fans. We are playing Schalke. We are going for the Pokal final again. So at least we got stupid cup final. And we came so close to taking the title this season. Next season again. So next season we're gonna have this strategy. Yeah. My 4-2-3-1 for and our smash 'em tactic. We took the 4-2-3-1 and we beat Borussia Dortmund with it. And there's still room. When do you think they're going to announce Football Manager, guys? When do you think it's going to happen? I think that after this tournament, now September, feature drop end of this month. I suspect there'll be a feature drop end of this month. Because by now the team is in full flight already. They'll be looking at Football Manager 25. And then internally, I think right now they would have open testing out to they are going to open Football Manager testing to some people in London, right? You guys, if you're lucky enough and you signed up, you live in London, you probably can get your hands. You can be an SI to do the taking part in this whole experience. But where is my club vision? Yeah, develop, use my be filled. Yeah. All right, here we go. The match. Penultimate. Okay. Mahon is fit. Yeah, finally. Waited so long. Cardena, you're out. And then Pipenbrock is back as well. Okay, but Pipenbrock. I don't know, man. Should we take a chance with Piper? Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. Sandri comes in here. All right. Rivas will not start. Zia, Pito, Pitum, Mahon. Yeah, Mahon, you come in and break a couple of legs, just for old time's sake. And Johnny, you come in here. Okay, Johnny will play next. Okay, good. Let's go. Someone mentioned they will maybe until after the Unity Conference, 18, 20 years is done. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference because they're already full flight development mode, right? So the Unity Conference shouldn't change their timelines and whatever. I think they've already got work. And Unity Conference is probably going to be about new updates to the Unity engine. That's about it now. It shouldn't affect the boys as far as the game is concerned and where they are in the development cycle. And Unity is working very closely with Football Manager, and so because they moved off their bespoke engine. Come on, Zia, what a ball to Pito. Come on, PT. You're Santi, hey, Smith. Don't run backwards, no. And let the ball drop when you hit. Uh-oh. Oi, berate. Bayer Leverkusen manager berating his boys. Okay, Castrati with the ball, plays it short to Bianca. Bianca Santi is out there nibbling at his heels. Okay, Rodrigo cutting inside, looking for options, but this is going to be Schmidt's clearance. Schalke with the majority of possession. Remember how strong we are towards the tail end. Second half. Oh, speaking of second halves, right? You know how many managers are? Some managers, like I think maybe Sean Dyche is injury. Maybe he's got too many injuries. But some of these managers, I don't get why they don't do their substitutions a bit earlier. Some of them just wait. No, I mean like the substitutions so late. You notice how, like for example, Liverpool would do like the substitutions. They substitute their fullbacks, their wingers. It's the way I feel you should be playing the game sometimes. Unless it's a tactical switch where you see something and you go like, okay, fine, we got these three boys. Now they're very tired. We're going to bring them on and push like what one team did. But that's not enough, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed with the other things. Hey, like, guys, we're not, okay, I tell you what. Latest scores. Borussia Dortmund 2-0. Bayern Munich are trailing to a Takagi Ramen goal. Guys, Bayern Munich are a goal down. Ladies and gentlemen, this race is going to the wire. We already scored an opening goal. Schalke trying their best here. Takagi belongs to you guys, huh? The guys on the stream are managing teams and managing players. The goal here is you guys watching the stream are trying to prevent me from lifting titles. And you've done quite a good job, right? I only lifted a title once. Okay. So this is the closest I'm coming to a second title. Or you're trying to, you've prevented me from the Champions League. You spread so many players with 200 CA, 200 PA, and I can only use normal players. Come on, let's get there. Okay, good. Smith gets the ball. Okay, Correra. I think what we're going to do is, my problem is right now, Smithy is right-footed. We are riding right into this team, no? I need to stretch this team. Riza is right-footed, right? And this guy is right-footed. He's also right-footed, so he's going to come here. I think maybe I'm going to bring on Ruka Rigoli a bit earlier. Mahon, go. Beautiful. Milo with a great ball to Siakan. Keep it down. Keep it down. Okay, here we go with the short corner routine now. Riza tag to Zia. All right, let's oh yeah, you just carry on. I prefer short corners anyway. Yeah. To the near post routine. Okay, here comes another short corner routine. Zia Khan. Oh, you beautiful. Into the instant Johnny's header straight at the keeper. Come on. Okay, guys. The news coming out from other matches is that we are still seeing Takagi Ramen and his cohorts doing well. Okay, here we go. Okay, tactics. That's what. Correct. I'm choosing the assistant manager and what he wants to say. Right. Who do you think? That's why they got Chiesa. Yeah, because Salah is not looking like he's gonna stay. And Salah is basically irreplaceable. I mean, honestly, the way Salah is playing, who can we get that can play in that position, play that well? I think Salah came to terms with the one thing I like about Salah is his adaptability to different kinds of different managers, right? So that was a beautiful thing about Salah's game. Mahon now crossing. Oh, Rizzi makes it 2. As Schalke have now got Schalke in a lot of trouble. Schalke are in a lot of trouble, ladies and gentlemen, as Bayer Leverkusen are running rampant. Cleared the ball. Rizzi came in. Smashed it against the body of the defender. Okay, guys. League table. Bayer Leverkusen are top of the table so far. Results go our way. We can't get too excited. Castrati in. Defended well. Okay, here goes Pito. It's a quick counter. No, it's not a quick counter. It's a quick counter for the opposition. Oh, come on. Berate the team. Do we go switch tactics? Yeah, I think he's not dead set on leaving. He hasn't received. Salah says, okay, the word from the Salah camp is they haven't received a contract. Right? He's just being professional about it, going on with his game. Liverpool have not given him a new contract. They haven't given Trent Alexander a new contract. They haven't given Virgil van Dijk a new contract. They're waiting to negotiate with all these players at the end of the season. So I guess, yeah, I mean, I don't think, I think it's Liverpool have to make a decision. And Liverpool don't like to keep players beyond a certain age, no? 32? Yeah, 32. Then after that, unless you're the legendary James Milner and Jurgen Klopp's favorite, no? So I think that Liverpool are planning, they're doing the right, I think Liverpool are planning they're looking at the future, so, you know. They gave Michael Edwards quite a lot of latitude as well. Oh, the dragon in. He says something. Oh, Mahon. All right. Okay, I think we're going to take Mahon out and bring on, leave Mahon on. I just realized we got nobody else for him. Okay, we're going to bring on Ruben Rubio for Smiths. Okay. And then Rivas for Riza. Okay, 2. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a race it is the final day. Here we go. I think we're going to bring on Pete Pum for Mahon. Luca Rigoli for Schmidt. Okay, all 5 substitutions on the pitch now. Here's Chuaku. Back to Johnny. Johnny finds Pito. Pito running loose, but Rubio, fresh legs, Rubio, Pitum. Oh, come on. Let's go. 20 minutes. Guys, Bayern Munich have leveled the match against Eintracht Frankfurt. Bayern Munich are pushing for the winner. Okay. The game is not over yet. We just have to make sure the business is done on our end, right? So that's all. We've got a few more minutes left. Omet with a long ball into the area. Butler comes in. Butler shoots and is cleared. Okay, what we're going to do now is, I think enough is enough, okay? We're changing back to this. No, I can't change to this. I don't have the players for this. Okay, we got to go back to this then. Okay. We only have one central midfielder. Okay, Bayern Munich won with a Cornelis penalty to cancel out the Takagi Raman's opening goal. It's now a corner from Rivas. Rivas to Zia. Zia plays it to Chuaku. Chuaku finds Zia Khan again as they pass the ball to the keeper. Ladies and gentlemen, what are the results like? Dressing room. Okay, let's talk to the boys. Okay, continue. As the news now filters in, have we won the title? Because the last result was 1-1, right? Okay, table. Bayern did not beat Eintracht Frankfurt. Ta-da! Bundesliga champions, Bayer Leverkusen. I did it. We did it. We are the champions, my friend. On the final day, the title has gone to Bayer Leverkusen. We did it. Can we do the double? Can we do the double? Finally, we won the title. We won this second time, won the title. We receive 102 million. Guys, thank you very much. They should clear out our debt. Champion, we needed to win to get our debt cleared. Oh my goodness. A brief update from the board. What's happened? Right, any talks regarding future expectations will commence after the call. Okay. That means what? You're thinking of firing me, is it? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we're now going for the Pokal final. Champions, we've done it. Won the title on the final day. Was a brilliant campaign. For the first time, right, in the 3 seasons, our GD was not greater than 55. First time. Normally, my GD is like 55. This season, the strikers are not finding the back of the net. I was just... And we are about to lose half the players. They're about to leave again. So we're going to have to rebuild this squad next season. So we got Chuaku, we got Luka in the midfield position. We're looking for wingers, shadow strikers. We're looking for wingers, shadow strikers, another right back. I need to get 6 players next season. 6 players have to come. And we were like 100 over million in debt. I think we're still in debt. Let's not cut out. Let's not be funny here. 103 million. Yeah. We got 80 million transfer budget only. But we'll see it because there's no point checking now. They will recalculate and everything after next season. Yeah. Hey, Liberty, how are you, man? Won the title. Bayer Leverkusen are league champions. Won on the final day. Bayern Munich could not beat us. I'm going for the double now. Yeah, sure. After the Pokal final. After the Pokal final. Your player is Min Jae-min for Leipzig. Yeah, Min Jae-min. There we go. He played for Leipzig. 34 years old. He's going to retire soon. Okay, happiness. Doesn't seem like he's going to... No plans for the near future. He loves me, apparently. Okay. Because I play for England, is it? Yeah. Okay, other than that, historically, I think his history so far, looking at him, 6. The last couple of seasons not that good. Yeah. Performances have been quite okay. Scored a total of 127 goals. Come on, guys. Wait, let me think. I know that I've had problems with this team before. I just lost. Piper Brock is still injured, no? Now it's red. Piper was just coming back, no? Then during injury rehabilitation got injured again. Let's go. We go to USA to make Daddy DeVito love you. Oh, Daddy DeVito hates me. Yeah. He will never, ever, ever, ever come. Yeah, I think if he sees me, he's going to try and break my legs, man. I'm actually quite worried about this 4-4-2. It's probably one of the formations they can take me on. But as long as they keep oh yeah, no wonder. They got a couple of players here. And changing to the 4-2-3-1. They got the extra player, they're gonna give me problems. And somebody got super players. Yeah. I knew it. I knew that extra 2 there is gonna cost me the game. I smashed the thing. I just try this for a while. Never mind. Let's just screw it now. Berate the team. I'm not gonna change. Don't do it like last time. Don't think you made Danny a hater permanent. We're likely favored. Don't think it can be. I don't think it can be permanent because you need to spin the wheel for the things to stay. Yeah, the attributes to stay stuck. Come on, Majanovic. Smith with the ball. Correa on a yellow already. Let's go key highlights. Rubio runs inside and then finds Rivas. Rivas to Mahon. Mahon takes it wide. Finds Santi, the playmaker. Drops a beautiful ball, but there's no power on the header. I have a feeling that we'll get back in this game. What a goal from Rivas, man. On the volley. We have leveled the match. Can we do the double? Oh, look at this, man. Boom. He's leaving the club as well. Rivas won't be here. Yeah. There. Contract details. Contract, enter contract negotiations there. You think that he would want to come and play for us? Oops. This is fun. Okay, remind me not to go into a game. Okay, gonna go match. I don't know. You look at the player's contract, you get stuck on his contract. RPM Santi. Like, hopefully we can finish the game. Come on, show me that you have something in it. What is his injury? He said he wants to come with a bruised knee. Okay, yeah. We'll let him finish the first half. To 1. Mm. Mm. Level the game is 2-2, guys. Stuttgart 2, Bayer Leverkusen 2. Ah, the thing is back. Yeah, baby. With the set piece merchants. We're back. Not your typical final, exactly. Okay, we're gonna have to take Schmidt off. Ty Smith. Yeah, I think that's the only substitution I think I'm making. Let's go, Smith. Nice. Pito, why didn't... Reverse with the ball. Okay, take reverse off now. That's the last. So we're gonna keep the other one for in case. We've all over Stuttgart, but we still the score is still only 2-1. 2-2 rather. Marjanovic with the long kick. Mahon takes it down well. Plays it over the top for the Dragon, but yeah, he's not doing well. Who's your best player? Rivas, Omar Rivas, but he's been injured for a while. Oh, you sweet thing, you. Pito, come. Aye. Go. Chuaku. Chuaku. They're too, the defenders are too tired. Okay, I think, yeah, we have no room for substitution unless the game goes to extra time. I'm going to have to take this guy off. He's too tired now. He can't play the high press. He's struggling. They're struggling. Oh, the keeper is having to defend like... Okay, extra time kick out, dressing room. Krasikny will come on for him. Okay. Time. I can't see. We need to get fresh legs in. We're still playing that high line. Dragon, what can you do? No. Keeper's ball. Do you think I should go for the penalty shootout? It's going to be 4-2-3-1 if I do that, no? Chaku. Goes for Rizzi. No. We keep this shape, it will be able to protect the two defenders. We did it, guys. The double. I have never achieved a double with this in this challenge. I don't know if my manager needs a walking stick by now. Does he need a walking stick? They should actually age the manager, right? They should, no? After a while, the manager is walking around with a walking stick because it's like 100 years old. Well, we should have won this game. Yeah, we were all over Stuttgart, but we had to endure the finish, man, because the players were they were tired. Finally, we done the double, and let's see with this contract expiring. See, Mahon until he's joining Borussia Dortmund, gone. Sebastian Smith joining Lyon, gone. Dragan Milosevic joining Al Nassr, gone. Yeah, that's it, man. I've lost half my team. This guy is still in the club. Contract. Yeah, it's got FIFA World Cup coming up. Okay. Then we got Pito, 44. I got 2 more seasons with him. He's like the only striker that we have. So this season, Pito scored the goals. We got Pito to do it. So we can discuss. And then we try and tie him up for at least a few more seasons. Important player. Give him the contract that he needs. Okay, and then I think if I'm looking at contracts, we do it like this. Okay. Mahon is gone. These guys are gone. I know there's Riza Tech, I think, right? Rizzi 32, I think. I don't know if he's. Yeah, I think we can't keep him. I think he's gone. 43. I don't think I can give him a new contract as well. Yeah, after World Cup as well. He wants to wait for the World Cup to be over. Pipum, I think we're gonna have to. I'm not sure. I think this guy. I think we're gonna have to sell him. They want if he's wanted by Frankfurt or Hoffenheim, I'll just go transfer status, and we'll transfer list him and see whether we can get money for him. I'll say about 40. Say about 50. Let's go about 43 million. And then we're gonna have to this guy as well, contract, transfer status, also transfer list this guy. Getting for about 35 million transfer. I'll take it, man. Neither one of these are gonna fit into my system. Cadena we got him on a free, right? So if I can get him off contract transfer status as well, transfer listed, I'm gonna just see if I can get him off for 15. I don't know his value. I think it's less than that. So these are the players that we're gonna let them go. Yeah. I've got to get in money. But so far the in terms of our performances this season, nowhere near the previous season. See, none of our strikers ended up as top. And then data, we used to score 5 goals a game, right? That's 2.53. And then not exactly 2.5. What's the best tactic I made? I mean, but the easiest to win titles with is this one, 4-2-3-1, right? The best tactic I made was the box. I had so many good tactics. The box, the 4-4-2, the 4-2-3-1, and this goal scoring phenomenon, this tactic. All of them are just. I mean, it all depends on the players that you have, right? I mean, if you have the players for it, you can make a lot of tactics are dependent on your players. At the end of the day. So when I had a very good wingers. It'll be my 4-3-3. Gambit was very good when I had like a really good midfielders. Remember the central midfielders? Liquid is without a doubt one of the strongest tactics I've ever made in all time. Yeah. But in terms of beautiful goals, I think this Goes Crazy series I have the best tactics. Yeah. The Goes Crazy were the one that created the best tactics, best goals, because they had all these goals coming, all the we had the goals coming in from all kinds of funky positions, right? I mean, like we had central true balls, so I was very happy with most of these goals tactics. It's like asking me to tell you who's my favorite child in the house. It's very difficult. I like all the tactics. I just like making tactics. That's me. I got like this is. I think this is your tactics. A 4-2-3-1 narrow can be quite good. Yeah, can be quite good, but it's situational. Yeah, I don't think it's good for all matches. Not all matches will it be good. So let's go and just get this thing ready. Go on holiday to next match, and then we come in to clean up this. I don't know why it's taking so long to load. Normally it's not that slow. All right. Yeah, I don't know why it's taking so long, man. Yeah. It's super long. Which is your favorite? You saw, Chico, your favorite all-time tactic was liquid. We still haven't done the show where we go through all. Okay, while we wait for the thing to load, right? Let's look at all the tactics I made. Okay. All right. So we got a lot of funky tactics, right? I made this year. Okay. Let's look at this. And let's try and play a few of these tactics. Okay. Let's play with this one. Mohun. I haven't played with this in a long time. This is the Mohun system. Oh, this is definitely not. Definitely not my favorite. Okay. I don't like this tactic at all. I'm gonna change it to advanced forward. Okay. Roaming playmaker going up. DW. Okay. Ball playing defender. Man, what kind of a tactic is this? You need 3 phenomenal strikers. This is crazy, Okay. Focus play. Whip crosses. Okay. This is when I was playing mid blocks. Okay, I understand why. Okay, this is a mid block tactic. Okay. Let's see how this tactic plays out. Huh? We don't even know whether these players are any good for this tactical system. Okay. It's up. Okay, file request. Where's my file request? Discord. View uploads. What do you got here? We got a couple of tactics, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know when some of these tactics are coming in on every day. I'm lost, man, you guys. So these tactics came in Friday, Saturday. I don't do Friday, right? So Thursday, Friday, okay. I don't think, and I mean, no, this one I think we'll go from here. Yeah, there's a 4-2-3-1 there. No, there's a 4-3-2-1. Yeah, 4-3-2-1 is there. Okay, let's see this tactic first. Let's see if it's mad enough not to work. This is when I love the whole defensive winger. Yeah. 3-4-3, simple 3-4-3. Yeah, 3-4-3 can be quite strong. But I think I went for the roaming playmaker Volante, both of them going up. But I don't have an attack duty on them. So I pair a roaming playmaker with a Volante. It was like a box-to-box. So here you really need the 3 defenders to be good on the ball. Like ball playing defenders. I think these guys have dribble more on them. And a white centre back because this guy's running up, right? So whereas the roaming playmaker just goes up during the transition. I think what we'll do is I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll turn this guy into like a quasi playmaker. So deep line forward no support. Okay. So he drops and then he will link up with these 2 players when they reach that position. Whether they can or not is a different matter. So I made this tactic 3-4-3 just for fun. I've got what 125. I mean, some of them are probably quite fun, but Most of my tactics are meant to, just have fun. Yeah, this is okay. Not bad, right? Yeah, okay. For a team that's never played this tactical system before. So, like, if I wanted to do this, right? So the idea is this guy drops. These advanced forwards are going to try and break the defensive line, right? And we're playing a mid block, right? So everything is like whip cross. I'm trying to hit for the whip cross. Take Morris cross from byline, get further forward. So this guy's going to be the aggressive type. But this guy is not as aggressive as this player because this roaming playmaker is might not be here all the time. So we got DLF, shoot less often, goes down more. And then white center back. This guy, does he have dribble more? There, I knew it. I had dribble more. Yeah. Then this guy's dribble more and stay wider. Very different way of playing this. Guy, I needed him to come out a bit more. This guy's going to run. Yeah. But a roaming playmaker Volante can also work. But you need basically, I think it can only work when you've got like 3 at the back. Yeah. See how they position themselves for the second ball. See those, watch this goal, right? Okay, watch this, right? Who is this? This is the winger, no? This is a defensive winger. This is one of my favorite roles in the game. So how high the defensive winger can be. So he comes in here, boom. Wins the ball, DLF on support, releases the other advance forward. So when you're making tactics, right? Like sometimes you want to know, okay, that where will that role be when the goalkeeper has got the ball and kicking the ball? So this is how I kind of thought about it, like, this is a set piece, who cares? We're just making tactics, right? Hey, Gibbs, how are you, man? Thanks for the 4 months. How's sunny Scotland? Or is it rainy Scotland right now? This is sunny Scotland. I'm jealous of you, man. I'm so jealous. Because I want sunny, sun, all is done in rain. Whoa. Went one end of the pitch to the other end of the pitch and they scored a goal. That's not very good. Not very nice of them. Because of course, we're not playing any defenders in our setup, right? Super rainy. Yeah, it's very wet. I heard there's a lot of floods, man. I thought, like, my friend, River Ouse is flooded. Or it looks like it's going to flood. Yeah. Send me pictures of the river. I don't know why, man. I have the same problem here. My rivers are flooded. The river, look, at least your rivers don't have crocodiles, right? My rivers have crocodiles. So every time the river near my house floods, I'm thinking, okay, damn it. Them crocodiles better not come near my house. I don't need no crocodile. I mean, I'm not that worried. I don't think so. They're probably going to go to my neighbor's house before they get to my house because his house is nearer the river than mine. So if anybody is going to get eaten by a man-eating crocodile, my friend and my neighbor. My neighbor is literally my because we go drinking all the time, right? So we always go on weekends. We have drinks. So I noticed one thing. His house is really near the river. Like I always like, cool, man, nice, huh? You're not near the river. Yeah, isn't this the river with the crocodile? Then it goes like, yeah, dude. Some of the crocodiles say, okay. I don't want to say anything after that, right? Just keep quiet about it. This guy he's got a crocodile in the river. I think I should. You guys remember the picture I shared on Twitch, right? Or was it Twitter? And this picture of this crocodile, the head was showing. That's actually the crocodile in my river. So we complained about the crocodile. And then the local authorities, right, put up a sign, beware of the crocodile. You know where's the sign? Next to the McDonald's. So there is a sign next to the McDonald's where kids go to eat, beware of the crocodile. I'm like, okay. This is so fun. So, like, okay, so this kind of a tactic 3-4-3 can work. Yeah, they said that DLF is dropping like a quasi playmaker. So it's got roaming playmaker, Volante. Okay, so what happens now in all these games? What's going to happen if you're playing this kind of a system is you better have substitutes, man, for the left and the right positions. Yeah, that's it. And you'll be golden. I mean, we played quite well. I think that with the right, Zapata or Kereris, and I mean, it's a decent team. Over last 6 years now running on empty. So what can we do? We'll just put this guy here. Not, I have no clue whether he can play that position or not. We just randomly look at the player. He's got DM. Okay, done. You go and play. Bloody Bellanova. What kind of a player is he? I just brought him on. He now wants to go and see the. He wants to go and see the physiotherapist. Okay. Wow, that was a. Whew, that was quite a move, man. It potted. Hey guys, once again. Okay, so I mean, when it comes to tactics, just try different things. All these positional play features, which is going to be quite important next season. Yeah. Okay, downloads. Where is the downloads? Ding ding. Come on, extract all, browse, select folder, extract. Yes, I'm so happy we did a double. Yeehaw. We did the double, my friends. Tan. And we won it on the final day, no. On the final day of the campaign. We just made sure we were actually leading by 6 points. Then we lost 2 games and the 6 points advantage vanished. And then I thought the whole thing would have been, I thought it's over, we'll never win again. And then in the end, because we were playing Dortmund next, right? And then we beat Dortmund. Which I honestly thought I was going to lose to Dortmund and the title will be over because we'll never catch them. How do you know when you should play a mid block or high block? Only you will know. I mean, the reason is it's your personal preference, right? If you want to play a mid block, like here, I'm playing a mid block because I want teams to come at me, lose the ball in transition. I'm going to hit them really quickly, right? So that's your strategy. It's a strategy that you employ, right? So that's only you will be able to determine that. So if you want to play a mid block, you're soaking and you're hitting because you got players that can go after the ball. A high block is easier, but high block would mean that you need fast defenders as well because you're playing high up the pitch and you don't want to do Mr. Eric Ten Hag. I mean, his line is probably here, super low defensive line. So you don't want to do what he did, right? And create large pockets of of space, and then you're still trying to press like crazy, which is what they were doing. They were doing a front press, and then they had a low defensive line, multiple players going after the same player. It was stupid. So you have to look at your tactical system. So if you wanted to play Football Manager and you're going if you're playing football, I don't know why it automatically changes nowadays. Oh yeah, I think I know why. Stream Deck is always mucking about, creating all kinds of funky problems for me. Yeah. Okay. So if I were you, if you are playing this game, if you're asking that question, my advice is very simple. If you're playing a high block, it's because you are comfortable playing in the opponent's third. You've got fast, pacey players, so you are the only one. Isn't there? You shouldn't be going to change your tactical system. Oh, against this thing I'm gonna play high block. Against this thing I'm gonna play mid block. Against this thing I'm gonna play low block. Don't ever do that. Yeah, don't ever do that. It's gonna be quite messy later. Try and play the one system. If you want to change anything, first you change. You can play a mid block. If you're asking that question, you still haven't, you're not the sort that changes things in a game, right? So I think you should gain experience changing things in a game. I bet some players, we sometimes sit down and then I'm playing the game with them. They're playing the game and I'm watching them play the game. And I'm going, why don't you change? And I'm waiting for them to change something. Like, no, there is a transition event, right? And I'm thinking, man, you should make a change, and they don't make a change. And I'm going, why aren't you making that change? They go like, I've never made that. I don't like making changes. See, that's the thing. A lot of people have this notion that if you play Football Manager, you shouldn't be changing things. I mean, there are certain things you can change that you should think, like, for example, like a team instruction like counter press or hold shape, right? Sometimes you might want to take out counter as an instruction, but it comes with practice when you're playing the game. So understand what the team instructions do. That's much more important than, how do you know when I should be playing a mid or a high block? Yeah. If you want to play an attacking game and you want to play the opponent's third and you don't want to give them any space, that's a high block. That's it. If you are thinking, okay, I'm going to play a more control game, I don't want to give too much space away, and I'm thinking, I'm going to just stay tight and I'm going to try and hit them on the break because I got two fast strikers, I got a target man and a poacher, then maybe play a mid block. So that's how you should know when you want to play. All right. I mean, this tactic isn't that bad. I actually like this. I like this too. What I don't like is this roam forward. But that's I don't like that. I wouldn't ask the roaming playmate. Wouldn't ask this guy to roam. I keep them locked. This guy's coming, right? Don't ask him to roam. You already got a libero coming. You want him to anchor that position and make it a bit more. You want this position to be. Now it's my turn. So you want this position to be a lot more secure. So we'll do is roam. We don't do that, right? So we leave it alone. This is cutting inside with the ball and sitting narrower. These are false fullbacks. This is a libero coming from a 2. Okay, this guy's gonna come up, and this guy. Okay, we just leave it. I think this role really should be a poacher. Okay, or a DLF on a tank. Okay. All right, let's do that. Why? I don't need 3 roles running off from the center. So, okay, we conceded a goal because the changes haven't happened yet. Okay. Don't have to be so high. Yeah, that's like the gap between the backline. There's too much. There's no. There's no one here. No. Yeah, I wouldn't play much higher defensive line. Then even these guys are playing attacking. They are gonna get into attacking positions a bit too early. Yeah, this is actually quite. It's okay, but you really need a strong team to pull this off. And I think these guys are better served as wingers. So I would probably play him as a winger on support and a wing on support. They are really good positions. You're not making it easier for the opposite. You don't need these guys to be defensive wingers, right? So, and you're playing so high up the pitch. I probably wouldn't play like that. Yeah, I would change these guys to wingers and get them high up the pitch instead of so low. Because the fullbacks are coming. You want roles who do width. The fullbacks are coming, so you don't want defensive wingers. You want wingers so that they give you the width. Right? Because all these roles are coming. So these guys are coming in, these guys are coming in. So don't play defensive wingers. Go play the winger. So it's going to be a much better role for your tactic. And then this up top, you can play like a poacher. I wouldn't play it. I mean, if an advanced wall works for you, then go for it. But I think a DLF on attack with 2 shadow strikers, they can form their own partnership when the ball comes their way. But that's quite unfortunate defeat. I didn't realize it until I started looking at the transitions clearly. So I would change here this guy to a winger. You need the width because these guys are coming to this position. This guy's coming, right? So you need these guys to stay wide. So this role will do that. And then this role really could be a deep line forward attack. Can also be a poacher. Or if he'll just link up play, you can also use a complete forward attack. But I don't think you should be using the advanced forward. I mean, try it, but advanced forward will be more. It'll be better if you did this. If you're gonna use the advanced forward, then it's passing. So you're playing a lot of risks in your tactic. But since you got work ball into box, I think the better role will probably be this role, deep line forward attack. Okay, next tactic. As we are the champions, my friends. Man. We did the double. Bayer Leverkusen have done the double. Okay, so next tactic. I'm still walking on. All right. Register 451 Tomcat. Sit narrow, okay. Fullback, nothing. Okay, fullback attack. Okay, this one is one of those I'm gonna have to build up and keep the ball, man. Mid block. All right. It's a lot of rolls I have to get there in the final third. Okay, all right. There's only one real play in the final third, man, here. Yeah, and it's that target forward. Let's go. Let's see how this does. I mean, on paper, it looks okay. But maybe the tempo should be I'm worried that he might be alone. This is a WM. I probably use this guy, a winger on attack would be a bit more interesting as a role. But right now it's like a wide midfielder. So far we're doing okay in terms of keeping the ball. Yeah. Hopefully we don't get fired because we haven't won the game yet. Because I remember I'm not allowed to make any changes to these tactics until second half. So usually the only way I'm going to do well is if I don't lose the first half. Yeah. So we are playing a mid block against this. So this is interesting. Nice. You see, he's runs on his own, right? There's nobody he can play the ball to. There's no one. It's quite dangerous. See, when he gets the ball, he's going to be isolated. And then the opposition have got a lot of time to get their players into the box. We're going to see what we can do second half. I mean, we haven't given away too many easy chances, which is good. Okay, let's make small changes instead of big ones. All right, so we're gonna change this guy to wing on attack. That's it. Okay, so now we got a triple prong attack. I mean, okay. Or what I can do, I think I know what the idea here was. Okay, so I'm gonna go white midfield on support. Yeah, that was the idea. Was you wanted him to come this way? All right, you want him to come this side. This guy goes this way. All right. Okay. I'm going to go a bit higher, attacking mentality, and then the passing, we're going to go a bit more direct. No work ball into box, dribble less. And I'm turning to a white midfield on support. Lazaro, oh my god, okay, maybe not. Okay. Anybody here who's like half a DM? Okay. Kabik, I think you can. All right, we'll use him instead. Okay. I mean, it's not giving away easy chances. That's good news. Okay, so if you're making a mid-block tactic and you don't want to give away easy chances and you want to hit teams on the break, okay. Oh, oh. Target forward. Will he hold up the? I mean, thing is, this guy is holding up the ball. Roll from position. Tell you what, you want to do this? Don't play target forward. Just play complete forward. Okay. All right, just play complete forward. A complete forward will roll from position just like a target forward would. And then you don't have the same issues. So I'm sorry, eventually it would have happened, right? So I'm not a big fan of these kind of tactics, which is they're lopsided with the purpose of trying to, we want to create space on that one side and then hope that we can score goals. We got an equalizer. That's nice. It's a nice flowing move from back to front. So I like this role more because it's gonna link up with play. And then okay, we got up, got an equalizer. And now we're using this guy on support with Illich is not playing well. Maybe we can use this guy. Just get him into the mix. Okay, Ricky. Okay, we get him now. Second half. All right, let's go. Not liking it. I still don't like the tactic. Yeah. Remember that register is not moving. This register ain't moving, you know. So like, what can we do with this guy? Yeah, you know, we can't get him to defend as well. So like, literally, for the sake of one register, I'm sacrificing 2 rolls. I think if you wanted to, I think you'd try CF. Might get better luck from this. But once again, I don't think it's an efficient system. Yeah. Because it's like you're doing these overloads on one side and, you know, debanking on just one side of the pitch to score you goals. Yeah. What if the opposition have very strong players there? Yeah, they're all coming down that side that we are hoping to attack. Yeah. Probably wouldn't. Yeah. I don't like any. I honestly don't like something like this. Yeah. Probably would be. I'd probably do this. Yeah. And turn this guy into like an attacking midfielder on attack. Okay. Getting to roam, move from channels. Okay. We get the register ball winning midfielder on support. Don't ask him to stay back. Yeah, okay. All right. Do this instead then. Okay, do this instead. This will be much better. Instead of asking him to put attack, now you just put him here. Now you've got 2 roles in support of each other in attack, and we get a transition almost immediately. You know, so I think this is a way better system. Yeah, instead of having 3 midfielders, and by the time they get up, right, that one lonely striker has got to wait for other players, man. Yeah, so I think this is much better. So I probably wouldn't play. I mean, we tried. We tried with your shape, right, for a long time, and I don't think this is. I honestly thought this one could have gotten us a draw, but I thought still not helping us. I'd go with this. This shape would be much better. So you can play like this, right? Both of them as a pair. And you got these guys coming in this way, right? And they can still keep this as a wide midfield support. This guy doing the overlap. And you got yourself something that's going to be quite hard to break down, but very good as a mid-block system because you got balance in your whole tactic as well. Yeah, so I probably would be more inclined to do something like this. And then, of course, dribble less, increase your tempo, remove this. Because you want to hit them on the break, right? You want to come in hard and then just smash them. Get stacking could actually help you out invite crosses, yeah, something like this. And then play our defense, probably I'll remove this as well. And then you got positive mentality is a terrible mentality for mid blocks. I'll probably go with cautious or attacking or balance. These 3. I'll just avoid positive mentality. Yeah. Well, September has begun. I'm a bit excited to see where we'll receive the first bits of further in. Probably after end of the month. Yeah. Now they're probably still moving their gear and all that stuff from Liverpool after the FIFA E World Football Manager. Yeah. Then the competition that they have registered, Tomcat Foxes, Spurs fan tactic. Okay. Nice. Okay. Libero, CD, fullback. Another one of the interesting formations that intentionally creates a slight problem, which is when the libero goes out as a 5-man backline. Okay, I mean they defend as a 5, right? But when they transition, they'll be transitioning as a 1-2. These guys are going to be moving higher, so it's going to be a 2-3. Very slow build out. You got to be very careful with this tactic. The build up might be too slow. You might want to increase the passing to mixed. Remove the ball into box unless you are playing against unless you're a very strong team. These fullbacks are coming inside, okay? Ball winning midfielder deep line, they're not going to move up. They're not going to come into this space here. But because this libero comes up, he's going to encourage this row might win the ball here. So we want to see how these 2 position themselves, okay? The positional play feature probably won't affect many of the roles in this transition, but they will maintain their width. The fullbacks going to come this way. Right, so they're gonna come up the pitch and then they'll come narrow because I'm assuming you're playing them as false fullbacks. Yeah, I like the thing, but I don't like this. I think it should be on mixed. And we'll try it out. Yeah, okay. Higher defensive line is fine. Don't do Manchester United, huh? Okay. Remember, much lower defensive line, maximum press, and counter pressing is always a bad idea. Okay, it's always a bad idea. So don't look at Manchester United and pay attention. Eric Ten Hag has been playing a different version of Football Manager. Okay, not real life football. I don't know what he's doing half the time. Okay. All right, let's go. If I play inside, should I play narrow? No. Should I play narrow so they can No. No. With, like I've said before, many times, with does two things. One, it positions your players, and two, it acts as a little bar that tells your team, hey, pass inside more often. Okay? That's basically it. So it's not going to get them to cut in more. There's no such thing as I play narrow, my inside force will cut in more. No. They'll cut in more if there's a space to cut in. They'll cut in more if there's a reason to cut in. Yeah, if the player wants to cut in. That's one of the reasons why I like to pick full inside force with high aggression. I find that they are the ones that usually, and they got good acceleration, first touch, and dribbling. Those are the ones that always cut inside for me. They got nothing to do with that. My narrow width settings are set at the maximum because I want central through balls. I'm all about central through balls. All my tactics, all central through balls. I've got so many central through balls, they go crazy, man. And now sometimes when you play with low crosses, the ball into box becomes even stronger because you got central through balls. And then if you don't, you go down the byline, you do cutbacks. It's very, very powerful, especially if you've got a strong team. So low crosses work really well in that situation. No. Aggression is a very misunderstood attribute in Football Manager. Very misunderstood. A lot of people get worried about aggression. No, you want aggression. Aggression is for any player that you want to see fight for the ball and do things with the ball and never give up. Yeah, aggression, stamina, and work rate are the three most important attributes in the game. All right, this is actually a pretty good tactic. We're just going to change this. I'm going to remove this. Okay, and that's all. Okay, I don't want to do anything else. Okay, I think it's very good out of the gate. We don't have to change anything because I like the transitions. Man. The tactic is transitioning quite well up the pitch. So I normally look at, when you have the ball and how you move up the pitch. Of course, you're playing against a wing-back based system, but this is quite, it's a defensive system, but it's not playing badly actually until they conceded the goal. Somehow or another, this game cannot handle compliments, no. How come? Why this year is much less wingbacks? Because wingbacks lose the ball. I'm saying, been calling y'all stop using wingbacks. And wingbacks is another misunderstood role. People in the community seem to think wingback is a great role. Wingbacks should only be used when you're playing a 3-4-1-2 or a back five. That's it. Okay, that's it. Chapter end, story closed. It's been like that. It's people just, the game was so easy to exploit because the defensive side of the game wasn't very good last time. So wingbacks we could run. So people were using wingbacks. They were exploiting the match engine. So wingbacks, you get in the wingback. He's running at defenders because defenders are always tracking back and not, losing the ball. Yeah. So now finally, when the SI improved the way defending works and positional play, now, fullbacks are better. So. Or if you're talking about why there are fewer wingbacks in the game, scouting, that I wouldn't know. That's probably down to your own save because I don't seem to have that problem. Yeah. If you're looking for like wingback, like what's your definition of wingback then? Is it like you're scouting and you can't find players with high aggression? A lot of time you're gonna have to develop them as well. The game doesn't just drop in like wingbacks, no? Yeah. Depends on how many teams are using them as well. In the game, a lot of them might be training their players as fullbacks instead of wingbacks. So you might think I want a wingback with high acceleration, but you occasionally find it. Yeah. So I'd like this tactic. I don't think it's actually a good tactic. It's just unfortunate we're playing against Atalanta. It's not bad. I mean, it's like you have so many roles. Okay, let's change this guy to a deep line forward support. I've got 3 support duties, right? And then got all these guys coming in. Okay, we got tempo, we're going to drop. All right. Okay, that's it. Invite cross high defensive line. That's it. Okay. So everybody is moving away from goal as we got there. So we're looking to move the ball around. But you need a really good team to pull off. Yeah, it depends on the countries. Yeah, you're right. See, I think Prepper Jack makes a very good point. It depends on the countries as well, where the culture of the country. Because scouting as well, a lot of the players, when they populate the game, a lot of it's got to do with the countries themselves. For some reason, I can't control possession. Strikerless tactics are not meant to control possession. No. Strikerless tactics will not generally have higher possession. They generally have lower possession. That's my experience with strikerless tactics. Yeah. The whole goal is you are the one, you have to try and keep the ball as well. So, okay, I'm not saying only use wingbacks when you don't have wingers. Okay. Thing is, wingbacks in the game of Football Manager, unless even okay, if you don't set up your tactic correctly on Football Manager, wingbacks are going to dribble more. They're going to lose the ball. They're going to lose the ball. So unless you have created a really good tactic and you know your roles are going to interlink really well, a wingback might actually be a good role. Okay, but wingbacks are not an easy role to make work in this game because they dribble more, which makes you think 3 or 4 times out of the box. What should I do so my wingbacks don't lose the ball? My advice is don't play that with wingbacks. Go and play with a fullback because it's going to be much easier to make their role work. So the difficulty level is quite high with the wingback, and then it works better in 4-1-3-2s, 3-4-1-2s, where these guys have the space to run down the flank and then attack, right? Because those are the kind of systems that get, really work with wingbacks really well. But I probably would stay away from wingbacks. Generally, even I'm not using wingbacks. Yeah, I can't be bothered with the wingback. I don't. That's the roles I'm not using right now. Wingbacks and inverted wingbacks. The other one is the inverted wingbacks. I can't be bothered with the inverted wingback. But if you can create a tactic where there is enough that you are controlling the game and there's a wingback position, right? That if you're attacking the team and you can keep the ball, right? If the AI loses the ball in transition, that wingback is actually positioned very high for you to exploit a certain area of the pitch. Then it can work very, very well. But again, here you see, it's about how comfortable and knowledgeable you are about the game, and have you tried different things in the game? You got to try different things in the game. No. You got to try different things in the game. I won't play with complete wingbacks and wingbacks. You got to work the game. No, you got to try different things before you use those rules. Because wingbacks, just remember this: complete wingbacks are going to run with the ball, dribble a lot. So, do you have a player for that role? And can you give them that space to attack? Complete wingbacks are going to roam with the ball. They sometimes will cut inside, sometimes they'll go wide. Do you have those kind of players? It's not a question of try to avoid these roles. But you asking me the question, I'll say you should avoid the role because you don't know enough about the game in order for you to exploit the engine. I'm sorry to say this, I'm just going to be direct. Yeah. Because if you're asking me this, you have not tried it enough in the game. So you should go out there and try it a bit more. Because when people ask that kind of questions like this, right, it's like if I give you the advice, you might go out and try it, and then you go like, no, it didn't work. It doesn't, that doesn't work at all. I'm not going to do it anymore. I've kind of feel bad saying what I just said, which is not a nice thing to say, but I have to be. I'm trying to be honest so that people don't like, oh, I should use this because this role is good or that role. I never once believed in the whole notion that, okay, like here a Carrello and a wingback, right? This is dangerous because the inside four is just attacking. So this wingback is staying high up the pitch. He's going to dribble with the ball, right? He's going to go up and attack pockets of space. Now here, if this guy is not good enough, right, I might get into trouble, right? So this, we have to pay attention to this role. Like for example, if this DM was here and the Carrello was here, okay, I might go wing back on attack for this role because the fullback supporting the Carrello as he goes by and the winger going up here might be quite an interesting combination. Who pissed you off? No one pissed me off. You should always try to see what happens. Yeah. It's going to be important to try the rules out. Don't. You go and try complete wing back. Go and try them. Because you're asking me now, it's like FM24 cycle is ending already. Yeah, it's a bit late, man. Yeah. I've got the rage. No lah, nobody pissed me off. Nobody pissed me off. No one pissed me off. It's like this wingback, complete wingback discussion. Like, when do I use a wingback? When should I play? Like here, right? This wingback is going to be so high up the pitch, right? Okay. Now, when in this kind of a situation, right? These wingbacks can be quite interesting. Why? You're playing against a system with another wingback. Doesn't really flank attackers, right? So what should I do? I would probably launch this wingback, wingback on attack, and turn this guy into a ball winning midfielder on support. Why? Because now I can actually totally dominate one side of the pitch. Because these guys aren't coming out. So all I have to do is wing back this way, attack, okay, inside for an attack, and I will dominate the right side of the pitch. Okay, but I have to make sure that we keep the ball. Because if I don't, my defenders have to do this. They have to defend all the way. So this is why it's important to try roles out. If you what can you expect that role to do? How does it play? You just go and try. Nothing will screw you more than listening to a content creator explain roles in the game. When you ask me this question, you're going to ask another content creator. He's going to give you another explanation. Then you go read a guide somewhere, and then he's going to give you another explanation. Then you're going to ask this guy on the forums, and then you're going to get another piece of information. By the time you're done, and you're like, you haven't learned anything. You just got different pieces of contradicting information, which just makes you pissed off at the game even more. So my advice is, don't listen to anyone. Just try it. Yeah, that's the best. Enjoy yourself at it. Okay, we're going to try something. I know that wingback pulls players to mark them when they dribble. Huh? I noticed that wingback pulls players to mark them when they dribble too much. Yeah, when they run, right, they attract a lot of players. Especially this will be quite interesting because you know why? We are playing on the flank where this is a 3-man defense, right? And we got the space to attack with a wingback. Okay, so I'm going to try something second off. Because I'm thinking a wingback on attack, okay, with a hold-up ball, underlap. Okay, with an underlap rather, not hold-up ball. With an underlap down that flank. And then what we do is you swap the Carrero from one side and put a DM on that side. Okay. And then what we'll have is a very aggressive right flank which is anchored by a DM. But there's going to be the flying fullback there against the register side. So the register side, which has got that playmaker, is going to struggle. And then on top of that, the volante is moving up, right? So I'm trying to counter the opposition. So I'm trying to play against this formation, right? So let's see whether this works. A lot of emotion in my head, but I can see how that wingback can be a problem for that formation. Okay, all right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna leverage. Now we're gonna play wingback on attack. All right, why we just go complete? You see what I'm doing now? We're gonna just go complete wingback on attack. Now this guy's gonna roam. He's gonna go left. He's gonna go right. But what's the point? It's a carry roll here, right? You put a DM here. Put the carry roll here. Now the carry roll is on the side of the fullback. Carrier is going to go wide the support, okay? And then wingback is going to come up, okay, never mind, okay? So we got this, the DM is going to hopefully protect us here, hopefully, okay? All right, now we got this guy. So now we got this underlap here on the right. The widest player holds up the ball looking for inside runs. This guy, we're going to ask him to roam from position and move into channels, okay? Now we've got this role, he can come in and go out, okay? All right, and underlap. All right, so let's go. Okay. All right. Let's see what happens. This could be the greatest screw up of all time. Now look what happens on the right flank. The tactical changes should come into play. This guy is having a terrible match, but it's really the only playmaker we have. Okay. Good. Winger. That a wing back? Saw the wing back. See, this is how you use roles like that. Wing back or attack. Because if you want to use a wing back, right? If you want to use a wing back, you want to get this kind of a situation going. So that I have created, this is where using a wing back makes a lot of sense. Right, okay, I want to use a wingback. Yeah, now it makes sense because I got a wingback that's going to fly down the pitch. right? So he's going to be the widest player. When he gets up to, when I'm actually pointing to the freaking monitor. Okay, when he runs out the pitch, he's going to come up here, right? Now, remember the underlap instruction we got, the widest player holds up the ball looking for inside runs. He's the widest player. He's going to hold up the ball. He's going to check back inside, look for inside runs as well. So if you're going to use a wing back, right? Okay, this is one of the reasons why you got to think, okay, if I'm using a wing back, it's because I want to attack the flank. So this is how I use the roles, right? If I'm going to use okay, now we got a wing back, right? Okay, this is a complete wing back. What if I play a wing back? Now, if I play the wing back, it's a different role. But essentially, it's not so different. But the wing back out, the reason why he went for the complete wing back is because he roams, so he can come inside, go outside. Yeah. Okay. So he has already picked out a yellow card. So you have to think about, like, okay, if I'm using a wing back, why am I using a wing back for? Yeah. We lost, conceded a goal. Yeah. Always going to be a risk now. This guy came up. Oh, that's why. No invite cross. It's because we didn't play. You see, how did I know that that last goal was missing in white cross? How did I know that, right? So you go into the highlights, okay? I'll show you this highlight, right? This is Dumfries' goal. Skip, okay. All right, this is Dumfries' goal. See this? See this defender coming up? Right. We don't want this situation. We don't want him to be the first guy. We want him to be the first guy. And this pulls this guy out. See, he's already out of position. Right. This is central defender. This is the reason why I don't like not to use invite crosses. Okay. I'd rather invite cross than to allow the player to get behind my defensive line and score goals. So invite crosses is actually really good as an instruction. Yeah. So I think if you swap things out, okay, now Carrero is okay, like, support halfway. You know, Mazala, I want to use a role that does not go up the pitch. Okay, ball winning midfielder on support. All right, let's use a ball winning, because this guy will try and win the ball high up the pitch as well, so that's quite cool. Boom, shakalaka, what a goal. What build up? Look at the build up now. We got this guy who's going to be a second threat, right? But now we got all these roles working to I remember this was before the Carrero change. Huh? Yeah, oh, sorry. This is the ball winning midfielder. Yeah, it's the ball winning midfielder. We changed to a ball winning midfielder already. Because the ball winning oh no, Carrero still. So let's leave. Carrero's going to support play as we go up the pitch. Okay, leave Carrero. Carrero is actually a much nicer role. But I know ball winning midfielder might win the ball in the final third. I love the second goal. The second goal was nice. There we go. Okay, I love this. Okay, the wing back is coming out to support. There he is. Okay, nice. So this is one way of doing it. So what have we done in this tactic, right? Okay, first up, I'm playing against a back five. I know they're using wing backs. And I want to attack these wing backs. I know how I can get it done is by putting a lot of pressure on them. And to do that, we can get this. We need this guy to be high up the pitch. Now, with an underlap and another player on that flank, of course, I'm going to get a lot of pressure. But the beautiful thing about the wing back is, and I don't have any more. Okay. The beautiful thing about the wing back is, if you can create a situation where you are keeping the ball one side of the pitch, the wing back is going to be free. Yeah. So that's what we did. And he's on a yellow card. So he got a yellow card quite a while ago. Okay. We conceded the goal. It's okay. Yeah, we shouldn't have been playing our defense. We should not have been playing our defense. I have this player defense. Oh no, I took it out. Huh? The goalkeeper's distribution instructions are there. See this guy, he's skinning all the whole defense, no? Because we're using inside forward as well. So he's skinning, he's getting a lot of freedom to run at the defense. So this is one way you can use wingbacks in your tactic. So if you're going to use a wingback, it's not because a wingback doesn't work in Football Manager. It can work very, very well, but you gotta like look at, okay, why do you want to use the wingback for? Here I'm using the wingback because I want him to attack that space. A fullback wouldn't do that. Yeah. So in a 4-2-4, wingback could be a great role. So if you gotta ask yourself, it's not like wingbacks are a bad role; they're a great role. But you need to know when to use a wingback, when not to use a wingback. I mean, why are you using that role? That's all. If you can, it'll be fun. This tactic is actually quite interesting, but I would recommend doing this. Okay. All right. Same thing. Okay. Can even you actually move this up as well. Do a dribble less. Okay. And then you do wingback on attack. Double flank. Yeah, and then attack. And then add this roam from position and move into channels. Here, okay, Carrero is fine, but swap it around. Okay, swap it around. This will be a much more interesting way to play it. Because now you got a wingback is attacking this space. Right? So you got this inside forward against back three systems. This is gonna destroy back three systems because the inside forward, because the DM is not helping you protect this side. If you want to play halfback, it's fine, but I don't think it's such a good idea. I think just play a DM, play it safe. Carrero is going to support the winger. I don't think Carreros have Carreros normally people are going to say use them in wingerless systems like a 4-1-3-2, that kind of thing, a 4-4-2 diamond. So they support the flanks a bit more. But here in this particular case, I mean, him getting up, it could give you more like a focus play on the left without you using focus play. So I think it's okay. Not that bad, not bad. Okay, next tactic. All right, what we got? We got my striker do not score. Okay. Oh, okay. AM, what is this guy doing? Okay. DM. I tell you what, with this tactic, right? Your striker will score, but he can score. But what you need is you need to do like you gotta get these kind of systems, right? You got double D's, right? You gotta attack, no? You kind of sit back like this. This is sitting back. Yeah, you gotta change a lot of things. Like for example, you gotta play in white cross. Okay, get stuck in, I'll probably remove it. You can play a standard defensive line. Don't even need to play a higher defensive line. Things like dropping this to the narrowest width will help you out as well because you get central. You gotta do underlap, focus play. Why? Because you want these guys to move to the side of focus. You want this guy to hold out the ball looking for inside runs. Right now, your striker, a lot of the balls are going to him. It's an advanced forward. Right? Advanced forwards are good roles, but you are going to be in a situation where a lot of your balls are premature going to this guy. Let's tweak this. Once again, we got to use your tactic for the first 45 minutes before I change, and I cannot do anything else, right? I'm not allowed to change. Guys, we are in trouble, man. I don't know how far I can go with this team. Jono not looking like he's about to collapse. Okay. All right, let's go. All right, so we let's see. You got okay. Double D's. The reason why we use double D's in the game is because you want one guy to take more risks, the other one to take fewer risks. Okay, that's what we want to do. Striker pairing in a 4-4-2 diamond arrow system depends on the other roles, but I probably will go with some I like poachers a lot in the game, so I probably use a poacher. A pressing forward would be good. Advanced forward can work, but chances are he might become the focal point of too many attacks. So I'll probably go with a pressing forward. I'll always have a poacher because I like to keep defenders pinned back, right? Our central defenders marked, and then using fullbacks on attack. So there'll be a lot of central movement. So those poachers will give defenders a nightmare because they're always in the box. Yeah, they don't leave, and then that's then you got a lot of players that can run at them. So I would definitely have take fewer. Yeah, we're gonna have to. You're gonna have if you don't do any PIs, you go both poachers definitely not a good idea. Yeah, you need one of them to get out of the box. You don't need both of them in the box. One poacher can handle two strikers. So the moment you have the other one should be pressing forward or advanced forward. Even a poacher advanced forward can work. Yeah, I love poachers in the game. In a two-man system, I always love the poacher because a poacher is great at bringing the shadow strikers into the game, more the AMs into the game. You don't need a DLF. I mean, DLF on support is also another good role. You can play a DLF on support with an advanced forward. See, it depends on how you want to move. You know, it's like what kind of movement are you looking for? There's no This should be the striker pairing, 4-4-2 diamond. No, it's about what kind of goals are you trying to create, man? Fire the back versus fire the back. Fire the back versus fire the back would be fascinating. Yeah. Fire the back versus fire the back. What? Five man backlines are. Boring. I think five man backlines are quite boring right now, Football Manager. Yeah. Not a lot of fun. True balls narrow. For 2 diamond, like I said, if you want a lot of true balls, there's gonna have to be a lot of movement. Setting the team instructions, the roles and duties. Go and look at roles and duties first. Both with 2 wing backs, yeah. Definitely it'll be fun. But yeah, you just wing back, attack, right? Go down the flanks. 4-4-2 diamond, I'll definitely be playing narrowest with settings. Yeah. I 100% have a roaming playmaker in that tactic. I'm a roaming playmaker junkie. Probably I'll have roaming playmaker DLP. Yeah, roaming playmaker, one DLP in the tactic, one box to box midfielder. They'll all be moving up, man. It'll be a crazy tactic. With 2 fullbacks, false fullbacks in the tactic. Yeah, 100%. I'll be how setting it up. How many football shirts have I got? Quite a few. I think a few hundred. Yeah. I've got like a lot of football manager jerseys. Yeah, I've got like 7, I think, football manager jerseys. I've been getting them for the last few years. This year they were kind enough to send me. SI were very nice, man. They heard about my dad and they sent me a nice care package. They sent me a care package. I opened the care package, I almost cried, man. I was like, first they sent me a football manager jersey, then I think the guys at SI got together and they got me a few more other stuff, few more other prezzies, yeah, which is sweet. It was the other presents that were like, oh my goodness, they actually know. So that's quite nice. Okay, like we're gonna have to change second half. Okay, like I said, these guys are not moving. Yeah, we need a lot more from him, and we need a lot more from the rest. Okay, so what we do is you gotta come in here. One has got to be taking more. One has got to be taking fewer. You don't have to do anything else. Okay, this guy, you want him to. Okay, we're gonna get this guy to be roaming, moving. Well, plays like a quasi playmaker. That card is fine. Okay, all right. Okay, we leave it like that. Enough is enough with the false fullback. Okay, I know I love the false fullback, but we don't always have to play the false fullback. It's not like a super role. Okay, we're gonna do invite crosses so those guys stick. All right, let's go. This is you gotta do this a bit more. Yeah. So I think this tactic, I think one of the reasons why you're not doing very well is because there is not enough attack. Because when you play an advanced forward, a lot of the attacks are gonna be too quick. Okay, so sometimes it's not in good positions. Also, the ball goes to him. Okay, so there's not a lot of build out. No? So I think what you do is you can try this pressing for an attack. Okay. If your team can keep the ball, that is. If you are always breaking defensive lines, your team can keep the ball and they got good passes the ball. Yeah, go for the advance forward. But otherwise, play a pressing forward. So ever since we changed the roles and duties, have we noticed that I know maybe this team has set back, but I don't think that's the case. I think now we're being more aggressive. We're gonna be playing an AMC. Do we have an AMC? No, we don't. Okay. Okay. This is annoying. This guy is not playing well. Okay. I tell you what we'll do. We'll just go AP on attack. All right, you attack that. We end up this. We're gonna play higher. We're gonna go for the game. What have we got here? Linetti, Richie, Illich. I think, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, he can be AMC. Okay, we put him there. Put in this guy. I'll take him off. Okay. No, we're keeping the ball quite well against this team. We're not doing too badly now. Okay, so we're definitely tweak the tactical system, and I actually like it now. So if you want to play this, there's a reason why people are using double Ds, Yeah. We're doing BYT, man. No, it's not. This is in the middle of the stream, we always do like a bit of BYT. We've done the double, Shabalala. I've done the double. The double. We won the title and we did the pokal. Remember, I had a 6-point lead and that evaporated after the last stream. Was level on points with Bayern Munich, and then I thought the title is done. We're not going to win the title now. Right? We're never going to win the game. We're never going to win the title because the next game was an away match to Borussia Dortmund. So we changed to a 4-2-3-1, and we beat Borussia Dortmund, and this went to the wire. Okay, it went to the wire. Because I was level with Bayern Munich until the last game of the season. We were level. So we were winning every game. It went down to the last game. We won the last game. And Eintracht Frankfurt did us a favor. They helped Bayern Munich to a draw. And that was enough. We secured the title. And then to add some icing to our cake, we made it to the pokal final. And we beat Stuttgart. And we took that to extra time. See, guys, look, so much more better now, right? So you're getting much more. Why have we done focus play? Because we want to move the ball left and right up the pitch. That's why we're using focus play. Using inside forwards, we might as well get the underlap up. These guys, the widest player will hold up the ball. We're taking one with fewer risk, one with more risk. I mean, this is how I normally play my double DMs. I've been doing this for a long time. So I like to do this. And then you definitely play with white cross. 100% play with white. Do not be that player who doesn't do it, okay? All right. You want your fullbacks, you don't want when a ball is going down the wings. You see what's happened here? See why these two guys have gone? You see how this is how the team is playing? They're tucking in. This who's gone out? Kabik, the winger, no, not the fullback. The fullback is still holding his position, right? So what has happened is your winger has come back to help you defend. So you want to defend like Liverpool, invite cross. And people might be, invite cross means I'm gonna always be having crosses, man. I don't want that. My defenders are not good. I definitely don't want to invite cross. You just remember that, if you might be great at winning the ball back, so don't worry. You want your inside force to help you defend. If I had changed the instruction from invite crosses to wingers help defend against the cross, everybody's going to choose invite cross. I guarantee you. The whole world will go, you must play invite cross. If you want your wingers to come back and help you defend. I'm sure, right? I mean, if I changed it, because nobody seems to know that. I mean, like, okay, dude, seriously, why are you introducing invite cross? It's like a major no for me if I don't use to invite crosses, right? So you see, what you want to do is you want to invite cross. Okay, that's it. Just think about it that way, right? Done. So you're 4-3-3. You don't play overlap, play underlap because using inside forwards, you want the widest player to hold out the ball for the rest. Don't play advanced forward. I know you say I get my guy to score more goals. Play as a pressing forward. Here, you can actually play these guys an attacking midfield on attack too, right? Get them all to get into the area. No, there's a lot of vertical movement coming with this tactic. This is fine, but mix it up a bit more. All right. Then this one should be take fewer risks. One should be fewer. One should be more. All right. Take more. Okay. That's good enough. And one is more, one is less, of course. And then fullback at attack. Yeah, nice, fine. And yeah, go ahead, enjoy yourself. Boom, boom. That's it. So you probably get a few more goals from that. Can we play the same kind of 4-3-3 but fullbacks and support? Probably won't get the same bite. Because and then a lot of people end up doing something. So you can actually play this on standard defensive line. You want this to be higher up. You can play them on support, but your build-ups will be very slow. These guys are now slightly higher, but this is fine. You're defending with basically these wingers to come back to help you defend. And then when you're starting your attacks, you're actually getting their initial positioning is higher. You have to remember you got double DMs, no? Why would you want your fullbacks also to be so deep? That means you got 6 players in your half, is it? When you want to build up play. You don't need 6 players in your half. You need these guys closer to the halfway line, right? I'm somewhere around here, right? Not here, but here, right? So I play them on attack would probably give you, do that. But you can try and support if you want, but don't go and turn this to attack. And then they got a long ass way to go to get to the ball high up the pitch. Yeah, you can try, but I probably wouldn't do it that way. We've got a few more of your tactics. Got 2 more. We got a strikeless from Slipkey, and we got Cabdi's box. And then we'll just come in here, and then we just go to this group of tactics and say adios amigos. And then we come to this, and then we extract these tactics. Like folder, extract, dundas. Right. Once again, right? Very happy for the if you are. I did Casemiro turn into a United Liverpool fan overnight. I must thank him. Okay, I feel sorry. I mean, he's kind of fallen figure yesterday, so I better stop cracking those kind of jokes. But I felt for him yesterday. Terrible. I mean, I think the guy still thinks his muscles are 25 years old. Feel for them. I looking at Arsenal and going like, man, Arsenal. I mean, Everton. I don't know what is up with them. Yeah. Okay, tackle harder, fine. I mean, okay. I mean, tackle harder on these guys can be a bit of a risk. They pick up the yellow quite early, and they're only fullbacks, so you better have a lot of fullbacks in your little Arsenal. What DLF and an advanced what can Cheryl striker? Yep. All right, get a guy. This guy, okay. Rome. I don't think there's anything. Yeah, I mean, underlap. I mean, yeah, okay. He can help. I mean, it's just going to affect the positioning of these guys, putting him high up the pitch. Invite crosses. Why didn't you have prevent shot goalkeeper distribution? It's not bad having prevent shot goalkeeper distribution with this tactic. Why? Because these guys are the ones that activated, so they will go into the fullback positions. So I would do that if I were you. Yeah. All right. So we've got like the quick pick or not. All right, we got no. Look at these, man. This team is about to collapse on me. No, it didn't do that. You know what happens, Spurs fan? Arne Slot said a trigger press the hard tackle on Casemiro. Eric Ten Hag play much. He went to the computer, right, and then he said, "I want to quote for me. I don't like much lower defensive line. I want the lowest defensive line we can create." The China defensive line. That means the defensive line is in another country. Okay, this is your tactic. I'm not changing that. We're going to see how the tactic plays out. So this defensive line is in another country. Okay, all right. Now maximum press. Everybody, man. When I saw Manchester United play, I was like, oh my god, they're gonna get smashed, man. Today, they're gonna get so badly smashed because their wingers were so high up the pitch. They're absolutely no. I mean, I don't want to be a defender, man. That team, any defender will look bad in that team. And the worst part is all their fullbacks are trying to get the ball up the pitch, right? So it's a tactical system that they're using. They're using false fullbacks as well. So they're moving into the center very early in the build-up phase because that's what the manager wants. The manager wants, whenever Casemiro has the ball, get into the DM position. So he wants the fullbacks to come inside and play much higher so that they can go around the defense. That's what he wants them to do. Yeah, it's all Ten Hag's fault. He's been spending too much time playing Football Manager. I don't think Liverpool missed the chance to completely smash Manchester United. They completely smashed Manchester United. They saved them. They probably saved Eric Ten Hag from getting fired. And so there was an opportunity to add 2 more goals before the end of the first half. The first half could have ended 5-0, and after that there would have been a full-blown riot at Old Trafford. Eric Ten Hag would not be safe anywhere on planet Earth. Casemiro would have been castrated. Because it's also, it's all, and furthermore, look at the transfer strategy. I mean, I really think United have a terrible transfer strategy. I mean, which guy in United thought was a really good idea? Hey, I know Scott McTominay may not be your best player, okay, but he's still a defensive midfielder who loves to try and win the ball back. Yes, he has a problem. He likes to be too attacking at times. Hey, it gets you guys in a lot of trouble. But seriously, okay, honestly, he's got legs that are younger than Mr. Casemiro. Casemiro, man, shit. The Casemiro, I think if Ten Hag, all right, Ten Hag, I don't know how he still has a job. But seriously, the very fact that you got Ten Hag as the Manchester United manager off the back, they gave him a contract off the back of one game, one good game. I mean, seriously, I don't get it. But this time, Ineos has to bear all the blame as well, because he's already there, right? So they must have come to him and gone, Ineo. What do you think? I mean, we think ETH should be going. And ETH, we can't let him go. He won a cup. Yeah, I know. It's only it's a cup. They forgot the 7-0 thrashing that Liverpool handed him. Yeah. It's a drama. Stupid. It's just stupidissimo thing to happen. Look, if they lose to Southampton, and I hope Southampton beat Liverpool United, I really do. No, I want Southampton. Okay, I'm gonna be very, very direct here. Southampton. Only reason why Southampton are actually playing quite well, the only reason why Southampton are actually not doing so well is because their manager insists they play out from the back. Now, they're playing out from the back against some elite teams, and they're suffering as a result. Okay, they are suffering. So, but he is sticking to his principles. All right. And I think that it might be a problem for that team, but I think Southampton are gonna do it, man. Okay, we more excessive, we don't. We got a lot of expressive roles already. Okay, let's go through balls to the middle. Okay, a lot more. Okay, this AP Shell Striker AF DLF. I don't think so. I think we'll just go. DLF on attack. Hold up the ball as well. Enough. Okay, Cheryl play, pump. Okay, that's it. All right. Okay, we're gonna go attacking mentality. We just made a few changes to your roles. Roll from position and move into channels. Okay, let's go. This role tackle harder. Okay, done. Let's go. We're not doing anything else. This tactic. Totally. I don't know why sometimes I love pressing plus tight marking and yellow card. So you give them okay. Not same versus Southampton. So Ten Hag might be back to being the best manager ever, according to. Yeah, I think so too. No, Ten Hag only needs to play one game well. Suddenly he becomes a damn good manager. I want Southampton to win, okay? Because I like what they're doing. I think Southampton is I don't think Southampton are playing badly. They're just damn unlucky, Okay, look, I'm just like, look at this, right? Okay, I know Southampton, they should. Yeah, let's look at the numbers. I like to go to Understat a lot, because Understat is the only place, right? I get these kind of numbers. Okay, looking at Southampton right now. Okay, I'm looking at this XGA, right? Southampton, they just have to look. I know they're conceding. They're giving away a lot of chances. A lot of their chances are coming from their transitional mistakes they are making when they're trying to play the ball out from their own defense. They fix that, right? They'll fix this problem. Because in terms of XG, they're not that bad, Southampton. Okay, where are they? XG there. 3.76. These are the chances they've been creating. I mean, you're going to compare Southampton to the rest of the league. Okay, let's be fair. Ipswich are terrible at creating chances at the moment. So are Everton, Fulham, Crystal Palace, and Leicester City. Okay? The best team at creating chances right now so far has been Liverpool. And the best defense right now has been Liverpool as well. These are the two teams that have got the best defense and creating the chances. The striker has got an obscene amount of goals that is scoring from impossible positions. Has been Erling Haaland. Yeah, Erling Haaland. Let's not go there, he's just an alien that was. Erling Haaland doesn't look like he was born on planet Earth anyway. Okay, he doesn't look normal. He just does not look normal to me. As a Southampton, we played 4-3-3 in the Championship, and now we have switched to a 5-back, which invites too much. Exactly, you're playing out from the back too much. Yeah. Yeah, I think you are trying to build out play from the back against elite players. If Southampton, as a product manager, just I get what they're trying to do. They're not that bad, no. They're not that bad. Erling is Dobrev. No, Erling is some alien. He's a bloody alien. Look, he even looks like an alien. I think so. They all sign guys who've got really cool looks. Looking at Erling Haaland, he's just too good. Inhuman. I don't think the EPL does mandatory drug tests, right? They should. I wonder if they have like we have to test Erling this week. Oh, really? No. Every week. Have you checked Erling Haaland lately? No, I have not. Okay, go and check him tomorrow. Okay, boss. But we just checked him yesterday. I said, no, it's okay. Erling Haaland, we got to check him every 48 hours. I think I'm sure they do. I'm sure they check him. I think they did, the first season, right? Probably went for so many blood and urine tests, right? Drug tests, steroid checks and everything else. They must have done a lot, no? Because it's almost like that guy is unbelievable, man. He is totally unbelievable. It's inhuman. That's all I'm going to say about him. He's an inhuman player. And look, this tactic, right? If I were you, I'd just stick it to this, right? Okay. Counter press and counter probably could be your friend in this tactic. And then you could pass into space, go a bit higher, increase your tempo. Yeah, this shorter passing is fine. You got a lot of central through balls like that. All right, something like this is fine. I would definitely add prevent short goal distribution. Yeah, 100%. And then I'll probably change the roles to AF, DLF, attack, AP. Because this guy's got room. You got triple threat here. So this actually what you can also try is this wing back attack. You can also use wing backs in a tactic. Yeah. This tactic can also be one of those that is very can be a wing back heavy tactic. Wing backs have got you gotta use them. You gotta know when to use a wing back. Basically, if you can attack the space, go for a wing back. Yeah, so first half we had to use your tactic without any changes. Second half I made some changes. I actually think this is because for the box is actually one of the stronger tactics. It's 4-2-3-1 is the strongest, and then you got the 4-4-2, and then you got the box. These are the top tactics on Football Manager. I definitely wouldn't touch a back three defense, back three with a 10-foot pole. I mean, I think they are strong. Yes, they are very, very strong. But they sacrifice a lot going forward. They are harder to beat. Yes, I get it. But you're not. I mean, you can get out of jail. There's a 4-2-3-1 have a get out of jail card. They've got a get out of jail card. You can definitely launch and get up the pitch much faster than with the back five. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Actually, Haaland is the only player I know, right, who has got fewer touches than any other striker in the Premier League right now. Like, I only got 5 touches or 6 touches on average a game, okay? Now, you tell me when was the last time you saw a Guardiola striker do that? That's one of the reasons why Haaland just plays like a natural poacher, right? He just plays like a pressing forward or a poacher. And then everybody just accommodates just to get the ball to him. That's about it. I think Haaland is just a beast. He's just the strongest monster. I don't know. Manchester City changed the tactical system the moment Haaland was there. They completely ditched the last system, which was they had this player that was always dropping deep. I still remember the old days. Okay, let's look at this tactic. It's a strikeless tactic. Apparently, you want more possession. Okay. One thing about strikeless tactics, right? Okay. All right. First up, I'm going to say one thing right now. If you play strikeless, there's only one mentality. It's either attack, or there's only 2 mentalities you choose. Attacking or very attacking. Okay, that's it. Second thing, in a strikeless tactic, it's most mandatory for you to play with pass into space. So let's see if these first 2. And second, that the fight on a lot of things, the physicality of a place was no positive, please. Strikeless tactic should never be played on positive. You want to play a positive, go and play a normal tactic. There's no such thing as balanced or this thing. No. Just go in there, go out there. And oh my goodness. It's called libero support. This fullback attack, fullback. Oh man. Oh man. Okay. Um. Yeah. Yeah. You gotta play a lot more aggressive. Yeah. Yeah. I think strikerless tactics do not out of the gate give you more possession. Might as well. Yeah. And you probably are going to be using a lot of underlaps. Is this your tactic? I don't know, man. I don't know whose tactic this is. Whose tactic is this? Whose tactic is this? No, this one. If this is slip key, if your tactic, right? DMB is fine, and you definitely underlap. So I'm definitely not taking out your underlaps. No underlaps is worse. Okay, I definitely would have underlaps in a tactic, and for 100% focus play. I'll definitely using focus play as well. Yeah, play on higher mentalities. You're not okay. Anyways, strikerless tactics. You're not gonna be seeing like a lot of possession. Why? Because you got nobody as a striker pressing them from building out play. Right. So plus you've got like three at the back. So it's okay. And what's the problem? I think a strikerless tactic is good. But when people I don't expect high possession. Look at me, 30%. Strikerless tactics normally have lower possession than the opposition. But I don't know, because you got nobody pressing them. You don't have like a striker running around giving their goalkeeper a bit of a headache to play out the ball. So opposition is always playing the ball out, right? So plus on top of that, you've got a lot of players in your third. No. You can't get more. Yeah, you can't get more. You got a lot of players at the back. Yeah. Consider this to be a tactic where, okay, sir, you are giving the opposition time to hang themselves. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I wouldn't. I think I'm looking at a tactic going, yeah. I normally don't see what I mean. See what I mean? So your tactic is a strikerless tactic, right? Because its biggest weakness of all strikerless tactics is going to be always getting the ball out, right? Why do you want to play with three men at the back? Because you're all about the libero, right? You want the libero, right? So because you chase after the libero, what you ended up doing is you ended up killing the strikerless tactic. Okay, so you made the strikerless tactic a lot weaker because you are looking at this build out. But a lot of the time, the strikerless tactic strength should be to put so much pressure on the opposition that they are having trouble with the ball, right? Whenever it goes to any of the central defenders. So I think that you might struggle with this strikerless tactic. So I would definitely play in a different way. Let me get there. We'll get there soon. We're waiting for this little thing to be over. Done. Okay. All right. First things first. 1, 2, 3 is fine. 1, 2, 3. What do I do? Okay, we're gonna turn you into a roaming playmaker. There's no point. Go up. Okay. Volante. We don't need Volante. Okay. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna shift you up here. Okay. We're gonna turn you into a double Volante and then defensive Volante on support. Then we turn you into a shadow striker. Inside forward, we're gonna turn you into a wing on attack. And then we'll turn you fullback on attack. You wanna see me go crazy? Now this me go crazy. If something is better, like now you're putting a lot more pressure on the opposition when they build out the play, right? Okay. So we get this guy coming in. This libero can come in and take us. You got a back three as well to build out. False attacking fullbacks, yeah. Now go at very attacking. And then we tell him to sit narrower. I tell this guy to sit narrower. All right, okay, what are we going to get with these guys? Okay, so we're going to tell him to mark tighter, tackle harder. Mark tighter, tackle harder, close down more. Okay, we got these guys, and then we're going to get these guys to tackle harder. And then we play wingers. Don't play inside forwards. Why are you playing inside forwards? You shouldn't be playing inside forwards, no? No. You got to do this false fullback thing. Never use a inside forward. Play a winger. Wingers are going to give you the width. Because just now when they were building our play, we were getting a lot of trouble. Okay, we got ball playing defender, Rumi. This guy's going up. This guy's going up. This guy's going to come into this position. I think what we'll do is we put the libero here instead. Okay, central defender. Put the libero on the right. Okay. Libero and volante. All right, so we are stretching the defense very, very wide now. Now we're going to counter almost or exclusively. Okay. All right, so we got focus. Dribble. Okay, that's it. Okay. All right, let's try this out. Huh? See if it works. Okay, this guy ball playing defender. Okay, defend. All right, this guy libero and defend. All right, okay. Now this guy sit narrow, can set the ball. Sit narrow, can set the ball. Okay, never mind. Let's see if this works. Huh? Nah, I don't even use a register, man. Register is so overrated. Yeah. I don't like this. We're gonna get this guy. We want him to get up the pitch. You know why? Okay. Why do I want the roaming playmaker as opposed to the register? If I use the roaming playmaker, what's gonna happen in my strikerless tactic is that when he comes up, he's going to shove this guy to the left, this guy to the left. This guy comes in as a late coming roaming playmaker because this libero is coming this way, volante is coming this way. They're shoving. I'm going to get... these guys are waiting for runs through the middle because I'm going to have I'm going to have a 5-man attack. No? So this is what you do. I mean, like, I don't think that you having 3 DMs is helping your tactic out. It's just making your transitions worse because you are actually making it harder for yourself. You're defending with 1 defender, but you are putting 3 players in front of that 1 defender. I don't get it. I don't understand the logic of using 3 DMs, right? I don't understand why one of them is anchoring. They shouldn't be anchoring. You don't need this guy. See, we got 1 guy anchoring. So now what I have is a situation where I'm creating an overload inside the area. Of course, it's risky, but I wanted a goal. Okay, I got my goal. What can I do now? Because now it sounds like I've gone insane, right? Okay. I don't need this guy now to run up the pitch anymore. I only need this guy to run up the pitch, right? Because now, what we'll do is we take this and we turn into a DM on support and turn this into a roaming playmaker on support, right? So this guy is running up, this guy is coming. So it's a 2-man defense in front of these 2. So he's still a 1-man, right? He's still a last man, right? But he's not going to work with these 2. So it's a different setup now. Now I got roaming playmaker that goes up, but behind him is the... So now we're playing a safer build-out pattern where we don't just run up the pitch helter-skelter. Okay, so we have a roaming playmaker with a DM and libero. So there's times I think what you did just now was you just made it so difficult for yourself to go and score goals. That's all. Yeah, you made it really hard for yourself by having so many DMs, man. You want strikeless. This is the way you should be doing strikeless because you're not giving the AI many chances. Now, you've taken basically what you've done is there are 5 channels in the game of football, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guarantee you we will have 5 channels. 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy is coming in. Not on top of that, we got these guys holding the other half channel. So my half channel actually has got 2 players there. So we shall be able to control a lot of these games. So our possession, which was 30%, has gone up to 38%. I think that if you can you'll be much better. I mean, I find that this is much more stronger. We hit the woodwork, man. We could have gotten the winner. And look at the XG climbing up. I think this could be a very strong strikerless tactic. Very, very strong. On par with my saving this for myself. Okay, strikeless for season 21. Okay, I'll save it for myself first. I want you to go and try it out. No. If you just strikeless with 3 DMs, there's no point. There are too many players at the back in a strikeless tactic. Strikerless what you've done is you've taken out your strikers in your strikerless tactic, right? And not only at that, you don't have any strikers. You only have 3 players in the opposition third, and you you don't even have it. Yeah, it's too risky, man. Okay. If you really, really want to try that, right? Okay. Play roaming playmaker, volante, volante. Don't play register. Register is just too soft a role for your strikeless tactic. I will go roaming playmaker, volante, volante. Now you got three fellas attacking because you got space in your tactic. I don't understand why. Okay, but I mean, I don't think it's a wise thing to do. But if you want to do the 3DMs, go for the what I you play roaming playmaker. Now what you have, all three rows are going to go up. They're going to slot into the 5 positions, forcing one of them to come up. So you got libero comes up, ball playing defender, fullback. And why would you want to play a fullback on support for? Play a fullback on attack. And don't play all this. Play wingers, man. Don't play inside forwards. You are using these guys to come inside, so you want them to sit narrower. Sit narrower. Okay, I would say this is very risky because these volantes are just gonna move up. So you need somebody to help you circulate the ball and get the ball up the pitch. So I would go volante, roaming playmaker, volante, wingers. You can play wingers on support here. Definitely use underlaps, focus play, counter press. But I'm not a big fan of these type of strikeless tactics because you cannot stop the AI from playing out from the back. You can't. This is definitely a low possession strikeless tactic because you can never do that. So if you want to use this, you're always going to be faced. You're always going to allow the opposition to build up from the back and score a goal against you. No, defensive wingers are the best role in the game for flank aggression. Defensive wingers are the best role in the game. They are the most aggressive winger in the game. Inverted fullback. If you play inverted fullback, they will hold the position. They may not always go and attack. You play fullback as a false fullback, he's always going to try and attack. Basically, if you want to get the way Trent Alexander-Arnold and Andy Robertson playing, that's a false fullback. Yeah. So if I move my wingers back and make them if you move, no, why would you want to play? You want to play defensive wingers in a strikeless tactic? It's even worse. It won't work. It won't work. Defensive wingers do not work in a strikeless tactic unless you're doing this. Defensive wingers do not work in strikeless unless you're doing this. This is actually a solid strikeless tactic. Something like that. Defensive wingers only work in this kind of situation. Then you play like shadow strikers. They don't work in a. They don't work in a. You know what? The formation that you want. But something like that you can work. When I have fullback attack, volante, libero coming in. Yeah, something like that. This can work. Yeah, this can definitely work. Yeah. Can also do something like this. This can work as well. Yeah, roaming playmaker and then once playmaker on support roaming and then shadow striker. This guy's coming in, this guy's coming, this guy holding. But the problem with the defensive winger here is this. It's a bit too deep. I like actually to just launch them up. I just want attack. Yeah, I am all about the attack. Yeah. Attacks are just too strong for manager. I mean, attacking more is just too strong. I just think it's phenomenal. Yeah. All right, guys. We have done quite well today. We did the duel. We won it against the super teams. Yeah. We prevailed. On the final day of the season, when I thought all was lost, Eintracht Frankfurt did us a favor and helped Bayern Munich to a draw. We continued. We won the last game of the season, lifting the title. And to add icing to a beautiful, glorious Bayer Leverkusen cake, we also lifted the Pokal. We sacrificed our way into because with Champions League, we made the semi-finals, but we're not going to get far. So, I decided to play it a bit safe and concentrate on the league instead. And it was good. We definitely won the title. Yay! So I want to thank everybody for popping into the stream. What we're going to do right now is we go and see. We're gonna raid, I guess. Yeah, so we're gonna go raid someone and see whether there's anyone's about. I want to thank everybody popping on today's stream. I want to thank everybody who subscribed. I know a lot of you came back from, yeah, some of you, quite a few of you got back from. I haven't seen quite a number of you in a while. Thank you for returning to the channel. Thank you for popping in. Yeah, and yes, okay. So who do we go raid? Yeah, let's go raid someone. Okay, we're gonna go raid Mr. Calamex. Okay. So I want to thank everybody for coming on today's stream. You guys have been sensational. Let's all catch up tomorrow for another yeah, we're gonna do the transfer season tomorrow. Or just chat about what happened to Liverpool, man. Or United. Okay. Will Ten Hag still have a job tomorrow? Yeah, don't worry about it. Thanks for bringing your tactics today. We've tried out a couple of tactics. Some of them great. Yeah. Some of them, yeah, most of the tactics look quite good. Yeah. So I thank all of you for popping into this stream. You guys stay safe. Take care of yourselves. Okay, let's go raid Mr. Calamax. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.